No, Foodie's never helped me out financially, ever. I mean, it doesn't matter how much we donated to her in the past, she's never helped. Asked Foodie to chip in for a hotel room, she didn't reply. Of course she wouldn't. Foodie's all about herself, guys. She's never about anyone else. Foodie's at least 500. Yeah.
So you know what? Sit your ass back in that tent and shut up about me. Because I'm sorry, but we're nothing alike, bitch. And I'll tell you right now, the only reason you lost any weight, and you're still in the 300s. So before you talk about getting skinny, okay, you're still lazy as hell. Do you ever go live walking around doing anything outside? No, you're still in the tent. I'm not going to be going anywhere because let's face it, I cannot even walk. Like last night, I tried walking to where Salah parked the car because it was far down the street. I couldn't even do that. It was 3 minutes. I cannot walk. I can walk for 2 minutes. My left leg is really badly hurting. I don't know why. And I have a limp now. And I'm just not in good shape. Like, you know, I'm really fat. You're both lazy pieces of crap. Why is Rev not making money for you? Is there a reason? Oh, he's depressed. Yeah, because you don't have a house. You're not doing anything for yourself. Go out and get your own, like, have you done anything since being homeless except go live for an hour here and there? Did you try to improve your situation? I'm in my own place. I did this myself. How am I going to pay first and last? I don't know. I still have 6 weeks to beg. If you were stuck in that situation, would you not try everything in your power every single day to make it better? Like, that's one thing about me. You can say what you want about my situation. I've never lived off handouts by anybody. What's the goal for? It's my grifting bees. I still need about 8,500. Maybe I could do like a 12-hour fundraising live stream for super chats. So right now, I put it on my community tab, but I have about $1,730. Okay, $377 on GoFundMe, but it's frozen. If you don't want to donate, mind your damn business. If you had a scooter, you would use it. At least I can wipe my own ass. Thank you. I've never needed my boyfriend to wipe my ass. Pizza's gonna help, right?
No.
Are you gonna blow dry my roll again?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to help.
The only reason you're homeless is your own self and the man, right? The thing beside you. I wouldn't call that a man at all. The hell. The thing beside you cannot provide for you. The thing beside you teamed up with a bunch of catfish, called you a whale, disgusting bitch, everything to put you in the psych ward, and you're laying in a tent with him now.
You look like an idiot. You slept with me for 9 months and you're gonna make fun of my body? You're sitting beside a fucking tank. And you're gonna make fun of my body? Ugh. Honestly, when I watch them, it makes me mad. Go smoke more cigarettes. Go back to La Chine, you fucking desperate old bitch. Desperate old bitch. Shut the fuck up, fat shamer. You're a fat shamer, and Dee Dee's a desperate old fat bitch.
Because you guys are so filthy and lazy. I don't care how disabled you are, okay? You weren't too disabled to walk your ass to the CIC to get a plate of food, were you? So you're too disabled to clean your fucking house. Like, even I'm fat and use a scooter and I clean my fucking house. She let a man abuse her kids. Plain and simple. And you can say, oh, I never kicked him in the stomach. You still abused him.
If he even, like, raises his voice at BBJ ever again, obviously, I've never, ever talked to him again. So what happened was we were arguing. We were both really tired. I don't remember even what we were arguing about. We were shouting. Like, we were shouting at each other pretty loudly, and then that was it. Like, BBJ was like in the way, she was like crying at us for treats, and he just kind of like, get out of the way, like kind of like swatted her away. I didn't really see like exactly, like, whatever, she's like, she was scared, startled.
Like, I don't know what else to say. Exactly. She got back with, like, I don't know. It's just they're a whole mess. They have, at the end of the day, they're a whole mess, 100 times worse than me, and so therefore they have no right to open her friggin' toothless head and talk shit about me. Okay. It's gonna be a good paycheck. Thank you, haters. I love you.
Hello, guys. Welcome to anyone watching in real time. Thank you so much for being here. To anyone watching during playbacks, I appreciate you. To all my channel members and patrons, thank you. And to my mods who are always here holding me down, I appreciate you. And Keto Girl, one of my most active viewers, thank you for all your support when it's in the comments, in chat. You always here. So I thought to myself, why ain't Keto Girl? Why are you not a mod? So you're not a mod. If you have any questions, trust me, the mods in chat are amazing. They'll fill you in. It's actually light work around here because like I don't really care like that. But thank you, everyone. Now, off top, my first thought when it comes to this recent deleted rage from Chantel is the fact that she hasn't accepted that Chantel is Shani, but in different font. That's why during this stream, when I was listening in, I was so confused by the words leaving her mouth. And I know we're used to Chantel having little to no self-awareness. This peaked a little bit for me because I was just like, girl, like I have a clip to match everything that she's throwing at Shani. I'm like, there's no way this bitch made it this easy. The stream ends. I'm on cloud 9 because I already know I'm about to eat with this edit. And then I go on to stream in Discord some of our messy shows because I'm ready to get into our messy shows. By the time I was done streaming, because we streamed for a while, Chantel had deleted it. I said, "Ooh, normally I'm faster than that, but I really have had like a week. As you noticed, I wasn't here all of last week, so thank you for being patient. I just really needed that week. Normally I stream closer to the weekend, but I was tired. I was just like, I need to tap out for a second before I burn out. So I'm looking forward to our shows." And then she deleted. I said, "Ooh." So I told the Discord, she deleted before I could actually download it. My bad. By the next morning, I started receiving multiple DMs with a link. I'm like, what is this? Yaba dropped Panda Pandu's link of the deleted live stream. So I want to say a special thank you to Panda Pandu. I have their channel linked in the description. All credit goes to them. All credit goes to them because again, I wasn't on my A game. So thank you, Panda Pandu, and thank you, Yaba, for linking that because that's the reason we got this edit today. So I was just like, oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. A couple of other thank yous. I want to thank Sounds Like a You Problem. For everyone who's laughing at the title, I can't take credit. My mod, Sounds Like a You Problem, actually said these words while we were watching Chantel rage and sound a mess. And I grabbed it. I said, oh, this is going to be a great title. So Sounds Like a You Problem, thank you for this title. And last but not least, I want to say thank you to Lilo in Discord. Because of Lilo's creativity and great artwork, we have a few new member emojis. I'd like to start off by at least mentioning my favorite two. There is a Remy glove. I'm dropping it in chat so you can see what it looks like. And my second favorite, I have an accounting degree. I said, oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. So please, members, enjoy the new emojis. If you guys have any more suggestions, please, please, please let me know because I will commission Lilo for some more because I love the way these turned out. So I'm more than okay getting more because we also added, I don't want to talk about it because, you know, Amber doing her thing. I added a muted emoji that I'm sure Yamano is going to love because I stay muting myself. But yes, we are here. We are here. But I love the emojis. I really, really do. So I just wanted to make sure we get some more because I think that's way overdue. And sometimes I'll be focused on too many things that I'm like, yo, when's the last time we actually got some new emojis? So if you guys have any more suggestions, let me know. I'm going to collect a few more just so I could give Lilo like a whole batch. I'll collect a few more, commission some more because I love, 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 love their work. But let me get started. Oh, one of my favorite things to witness while waiting for the stream to start is everyone's reaction to the poll. Let me read you some of my favorite comments. Pico just straight up said, I'm not voting. Fuck that. Bitch, fuck you. No. Lilo said, no. Lizzie said, I rebuke this poll. They're not always going to be simple. And I feel like low key, there's like one answer for real. Like at first I was just like, what the hell am I going to pick? And then I thought about it. There's one answer. So I'm going to close the poll in a second. Cece said, what the hell is this poll supposed to be? It's supposed to be something that gets you thinking. That gets you thinking about something you would have never thought about outside of this space. You see what I'm saying? It just gets you thinking. That's what I love. Brooke said, Charlie, I plead the fifth on this fraudulent poll. So that case, Brooke, I'm going to close out the poll first. And then, Brooke, I'm going to tell you by not voting who you said. Give me 1 second. Let me close out the poll, y'all. Let me close out this poll. So for anyone watching during playbacks, today's poll question is, if you had to pick one of the two to be your accountant for a year, who would it be? 447 of you voted. Thank you. So 69% said Chantel, and 31% said Shani. Chantel is my vote. And let me explain to you why. You are screwed no matter what, but the speed in which you would be screwed is a lot slower when it comes to Chantel. Shani would have that account. Shani would have the IRS at your door within a month. With Chantel, I feel like it would take around 6 to 8 months. So you got time. So you have time to at least enjoy the little bit of freedom you have left. Shani, IRS will be at your door within a month. Within a month, she's doing some weird shit. You're done. You're done. You're done. So let me circle back to Brooke. Give me a second. Let me circle back to Brooke. So, Brooke, that means you pick Shani within a month. You pick Shani. You pick Shani. For anyone refusing to take the poll, I just automatically assign you to what I believe is the worst of the two. So, just letting you know now. Just letting y'all know I don't make the what? No, I don't make the rules. Nope, I don't. I don't make the rules. Nope. By the way, Mr. DW, I was gonna add FFG to the poll, but I really, really wanted to focus on Chantel and Shani. I was gonna add FFG, but let me be clear: the new emoji, I have an accounting degree. That is, of course, inspired by FFG and her lies. Just lying, just to lie. I will never understand why I lie about having an accounting degree, but that's for her to figure out. Let me get to some of the support and then we'll get started. Because Chantel is an idiot. Is an idiot. She really needs to find a friend to express these things to, because the fact that she went live and said these things while I guess forgetting that she literally broadcast her life through the years, I was just like, you're an idiot. But I will always appreciate that. Raven, thank you so much for 10 months. In regards to the poll, I'll just do evasion. So Raven, you pick Shani. You pick Shani. That's what I'm hearing. You pick Shani. Thank you for 10 months. But I promise I genuinely feel like Chantel's a better choice. Like, and that sounds crazy to say. Did you ever think you would hear me on this platform and ever say Chantel's the better choice for anything? I think it's the only thing that makes sense. It's the only thing that makes sense. Let me continue with some of the support. Sequoia, thank you so much for 4 months locked in and clocked in. I appreciate you, boo, and thank you for 4 months. Thank you. And thank you again, y'all, for all the patience I needed last week. Keep in mind, I thought I was going to take like a few more days this week. For those who don't know, my birthday is on Friday. So I thought I was going to take that time this week, but my body and brain said, no, bitch, we need the break now. So I'm going to make sure I try to stream as much as I can going into the weekends. But this weekend, I'm gone. This weekend, I need to celebrate and I need to make sure I sober up before I get back. So, but I will be here throughout the week. Normally, I try to stream like closer to the weekend because it works better with my schedule. But I got plans this weekend, so we gonna push through. Crazy Cat Lady, thank you so much for 7 months. Hey, beautiful, been checking channel, missing you. Thank you, boo. I am back. I am back. I appreciate y'all for holding out, waiting for me, because we actually got a few things to cover. When it comes to today, it's gonna be focused on Chantel and Shani, obviously. But I would actually this week, if I could really pull it together, I would actually like to be covering Amber, Rosie, and FFG, and then I'm gonna dip, celebrate my birthday through the weekend, and then come back next week. For members, we will continue members only streams next week. I know I won't be able to do it this weekend because of my birthday. I just don't want to put that pressure on myself, but I thank y'all for your support. Next week I got y'all. And there's a sneak peek within the today's edit, that lets you know what the next member stream will be covering. It's a nice little retro. As you know, we've been covering retros. It's a nice little retro that I was just like, yeah, it's time to revisit it again. Let's do that. Let's see. Oh, well, I love this. Thank you for the support. Because of everyone graduating and getting degrees in this community, I've applied to go back to school. You guys amaze me. Shout out to you. Can y'all please tag Oh Well in chat? Wish them luck, throw them flowers and crowns. That's one of the reasons I love when y'all share y'all accomplishments, because look what y'all did. Look what y'all did. And I want to actually congratulate someone. And oh well, I'm wishing you the best, boo. Please keep us posted if you're comfortable. If you're comfortable. I want to actually congratulate a member of the community who's been a member for a long time, Nimadid. Nimadid actually shared in Discord today that they were just accepted to do their diploma in employment law, fully paid fully paid employment law. So Nimadid boo, if you see this on playbacks, I might have missed you in chat, but shout out to you. Shout out to you, boo. I just love hearing these things. Like, and I just want to remind y'all, this is y'all impact. This is y'all impact. That's why it's worth it. So, and I appreciate you sharing that, boo. Let's see. Courtney, thank you for 1 month. I appreciate you making chocolate chip making chocolate chip banana bread. Oh, that sounds good. Finally able to catch another live on my day off. Love the look today, Queen. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, today's look, believe it or not, my lips were not supposed to be this dark, but it is what it is. And Keto Girl actually guessed right because this is like a dark blue denim kind of eye. And I used a palette off of TikTok Shop, a brand I've never used before. So I believe you pronounce this Delancey. I've never used them before, but this is their Warcraft Illusion palette. Look at this color story. Mind you, there's a few looks I want to do with this. I just won't do my lips this dark next time. But look at this beautiful color palette. I went in with this blue here, and this is 13 Curse. Let me tell you what I'm looking at. I'm looking at tongue and Burberry, and I'm not going to hold you. I might actually wear tongue and Burberry tomorrow. Look at this. Look at these. Tell me these don't look good together. I also want to try these. This red over here too. Like I think I want to do this tomorrow and maybe this next week. But look at this color story. It's so pretty. I got it again. I got it off of TikTok. And I'm going to repeat Delancey. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. And it's the Warcraft Illusion palette. It came up on my timeline and I love the swatches that I saw. So I was like, fuck it, let me just get it. So if you guys ever see these on TikTok, I'm assuming they have a website. I would assume. But TikTok shop, because it's too quick to check out, they be getting you. They get you. They get you. And it comes in this sleeve. It comes in the sleeve. But yeah, I love the payoff. I love the payoff. Again, the only thing I would have changed, which has nothing to do with the palette, is I would have made my lips lighter. But that's pretty much it. But Courtney, thank you again for 1 month, boo. A chill. Get her done, Miss Gold. Thank you, boo. Chantel made this too easy. Too easy. And if I had the time, I would have put this out as a separate edit and then, had you guys wait for us to go live. But I had already been gone for a week. I said, no, we just need to get this edited and go live. But thank you, boo. Chantel just doesn't think. And I kind of like that. I really do. A mess. Laura Bunny, thank you, boo. Blue is biatch in the best way. Thank you. Love you, boo. I love you too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all. Literally, when I opened the palette, my eyes went straight to the blue and the Burberry. The Burberry and the red went straight there. I said, ooh, yeah, I'm going to mess with y'all first. And thank you again, guys, for all the love. I appreciate it. Fuckle Chuck. Chuck, thank you, girl. I've got those first trimester blues. Gym work, chores, and social obligations are killing me. Thanks for the distraction. No problem, boo. I hope you enjoy any part of this and wishing you best of luck, boo. Wishing you best of luck. But thank you for joining us. You know me, I'm a yapper, so we got a lot this whole week. Just be very prepared because I have been away for a week and I run my mouth. So I got catching up to do. So that means I might run my mouth a bit more because I got a couple of other clips that I saved because shout out to Discord. Sometimes when people run their mouth, somebody might slide it and be like, hey, girl, did you hear this? And here's the timestamp. And I was just like, oh, let me grab this. Let me go download this. So it's going to be a good week. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be a good week. Shadows, thank you. We have missed you, Supreme Leader. I booked a trip and got a brand new. I was excited at the trip part, but okay. I booked a trip and got a brand new Android to watch you with. I live for the dog walking, baby. You know what? Enjoy your Android. You work hard. You deserve to have the phone that you want. It's just watch the typos. You know that happens with Android. I don't make the rules. I don't know what they got going on with their program. Just watch watch the typos. But in all seriousness, enjoy your trip. I actually am finalizing the last parts of, because I don't know if you guys know, yearly we do a girls trip, me and my friend group. So we're finalizing. We actually met together last week and we had brunch to finalize a few things. We just gotta cross a few more T's, dot some I's, and I will be going on this year's girl trip. I'll tell you when I get back where it is. This was supposed to be the trip we took before, and then we switched and went to Mexico instead. So we're actually doing it this year. Just know when it comes to this trip, it's a great thing I'm single. Because in Mexico, I was not. I was not. I was with my ex girlfriend. But this trip, I'm single, bitch, and I'm an active fool. I'm an active fool. Maybe pack some Plan B. I don't know. But anyways, sorry. It's not funny. Sorry, that's not funny. Let me just get to more of the support. Cat Lou, thank you, boo. Welcome back. I appreciate you, boo. Welcome back to the Go Cluster. I appreciate, maybe you've always been locked in, but I appreciate you. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, just Jamie. Thank you, boo. Late fee. Welcome back, Diva. I hope you are having a better week. Did Chantel actually do any walking today? See, just Jamie, I was listening in because I was getting ready, and thank you again for the support, boo. I was getting ready for the stream, so I didn't stream it in Discord, but I was, listening in. It depends on what you define as walking. Was she technically walking in that stream she just did? Yes. Now, it was only for a few minutes. First of all, it took a lot to get her to actually get up and go. And keep in mind, y'all, this stream happened today. And you're going to hear some of the things that Chantel said just 2 days ago when going back and forth with Shani. And today, after, mind you, her husband was saying yesterday, like, girl, move your body. You got to get your stamina up. So she goes on this walk that was, I want to say, about 3 to 4 minutes. It was not more than 5, to be clear. That I know. But I think it was like 3 or 4 minutes. She wanted to give up. Keep in mind, one of her viewers paid in some way. I don't know if she mentioned a number. I don't know if it's in the form of a meal, but one of her viewers paid for that walk in some way. 3 or 4 minutes. 3 or 4 minutes. And this is the same Chantel we're about to listen to that 2 days ago was saying the things that she was saying on her stream. I don't know if Chantel forgot. She was like barely mobile. I don't know if Chantel forgot that Pete's had to help her dry her fupa years ago. I don't know if Chantel forgot that recently she actually said that one of Salah's aunts had to help her pee in a cup. So I'm just like, at what point does some sense like really come into the conversation and she realizes she could just shut the fuck up because it's Shani. For those who don't know, like a month or two ago, Shani was talking shit about me. Shani was like, she's smaller than me. I'm big as fuck. I am big as fuck. So I was just like, what I'm about to do? Go back and forth with a fucking bigot who's now homeless? Like, girl, please. You are living the life you deserve. What I look like? Girl, pop your shit. Yes, Shani. Yes, Shani is absolutely smaller than me. Thin, healthy, luscious hair, great teeth, beautiful skin. Bitch, say whatever the fuck you want. What do I look like getting upset at Shani? She's a fucking clown. A bum bitch. Do you see her? If I was grimy, I can literally look for someone locally to go knock down her tent if I wanted to. I'm not arguing with bitches like that. Bitch, do you see yourself? Please. But Chantel always got to respond, especially if you're a woman and if you add the fact that you're morbidly obese. Oh, set her off. Set her the fuck off. Sleepy Mood, thank you so much for 4 months. My cat is obsessed by you, Charlie. Could you say hi, Bella? Absolutely. Hi, Bella. Hey, boo. Hold on. I'm going to say it one more time, just in case. I don't know if you want me to take this off screen, but Sleepy Mood, thank you so much for 4 months. Hi, Bella. Oh, that's so cute. I love that. Thank you so much, Sleepy Moon. That actually made me smile. Thank you. A chill. The way Chins is screwed with the monies can't lose. Listen, yeah, I'm still picking Chantel. Still picking Chantel. Absolutely. And thank you, Boo. Olivia Batty Benson, thank you for 12 months. I voted for Chantel. It would take less time for that. Yes, literally. Literally, that's the only explanation. That's the because no matter what, the IRS is gonna come knocking. You're done. You're done for. You are done for no matter what. I would actually prefer even though she wasn't an op, no, it's still gonna be FFG. Because I feel like FFG pushed that lie so much that she has it in her to at least attempt. No, actually, no, she's a whole scammer. Hold on. Amber. Oh, maybe Rose. No, Rosie would eat. Amber. So if you think about everyone, Chantel, Fanny, FFG, Rosie, and Amber, Amber. Because the way Rosie racked up that $700 in DoorDash debt, yeah, nah. FFG a whole scammer. Now that I think about it, the IRS might be at my door faster than it would be with Chantel. I gotta remember that part. So, Amber, yeah, that I think that's just what it's gonna have to be. It would have to be Amber, unfortunately, which is crazy. Which is crazy. Let me get to some more, a couple more of the support, and then we are going to get right into it. And thank you for your patience. Thank you for the warm welcome. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. The Sion, oh, sorry, Siona Lee. Sorry, the Siona Lee. Thank you so much for 54 months. Thank you. Jeez, thank you. Watching while I clean. Good morning from Australia. Shout out, boo. Shout out. Drop your flags in the chat. And thank you so much for being here, especially my international viewers. I appreciate y'all. And thank you for 54 months. Thank you. I appreciate you. Tali, thank you for 9 months. Good evening, Charlie and chat. Good evening, and shout out to the Canadians. See how I just said drop your flags? You was already ready. You was already ready. Now, Tali, thankfully, you're a much better representation of what Canada has to offer. And I have a lot of viewers who are from Canada. You guys balance it out a bit. Because when it comes to the creators on this platform, especially the Canadian, and I know you're probably thinking, bitch, you got some nerve. Shanny's in the States. I know. I know. I know. I know. But I'm telling you, those Canadian ones, they just, ooh, embarrassing. Embarrassing. Let me get into it and then I will return to the support. Thank you for your patience. Y'all know how I do. I like to break it up so we can have like a bit of a better flow with the stream. But let's get into Chantel going off on Shanny. Really taking the time out of her day to go off on Shanny. Just 2 days ago. Bitch is dumb. But what else is new? It's Chantel.
Yeah, I just happened. There was nothing else to listen to. I happened to be listening to her live, and she's going off on me from from a tent with matted hair.
No, Foodie's never helped me out financially, ever.
Now, here's just a few clips of what Shanny said. Even though Chantel's going off about this and some other parts of the stream, I'm going to point out exactly what got Chantel to go live and start going off. Go ahead, Shanny. Ugly bitch. Continue.
I mean, it doesn't matter how much we donated to her in the past, she's never helped. Asked Foodie to chip in for a hotel room, she didn't reply. Of course she wouldn't. Foodie's all about herself, guys. She's never about anyone else. Foodie's at least 500.
And that right there, everyone, listen up. That right there is what got Chantel to go off. Foodie's at least over 500. Bitch, when I tell you, I know her blood pressure went up as soon as she heard that. And then Shanny's going to go on to agree. Let me run it back just a few seconds. But that solidified it. She was already starting up the stream as soon as she heard Shanny read that out loud and then go on to agree. Let me run that back just a few seconds for y'all. Hold on. I knew that was going to get her. Go ahead, Shanny.
She's never helped. Asked Foodie to chip in for a hotel room. She didn't reply. Of course she wouldn't. Foodie's all about herself, guys. She's never about anyone else. Foodie's at least 500. Yeah. And me, I just keep losing weight. I told her I was gonna beat her in the weight. I did. Have at you, Foodie. Have at you. I definitely do not eat like you do. You know, I told you I'd do better than you last year at Ramadan, and I did. I did the full 40-day fast. And now I'm losing a bunch of weight. So what the fuck, Foodie? If I can do it, you can do it.
Well, so let me just give you a reminder, Shani, before you think of comparing yourself to me again. All right, let's just go through this. The one thing that stuck out to me, look, I don't even care about the weight loss shit because honestly, ma'am, the only reason you had the willpower to lose any weight is because you can't afford food. Okay?
Now, normally I would agree with this, but when you have certain issues with food or certain issues with other things, you will find a way. And the reason I know that is because of Chantel. Because almost a year ago, Chantel was where? In Syria, a war torn country. And she still found a way. She still found a way to gain weight. Even though Chantel claims she had lost weight while being there, Chantel's one of the only people I know who can go to a war torn country and either maintain their weight or lose it. So even though normally, yes, I would say, hey, with those type of struggles that Shani and Rev have, you're gonna lose weight. But Chantel proved, even if she, in the worst circumstances, she will find a way. She will find a way. Here's a quick reminder. Let's not forget, she was going to use Syria as some type of weight loss retreat. The day that they found that fried chicken place, I said, oh, it's over. It's over. Yep, it's over.
Guys, I'm in Syria. So they're rebuilding their infrastructure, including electricity. When I first got here, Salah's like, there's no water. Like, we needed to refill water tank and stuff like that. So it's very different from the West, but it's a different way of life. It's not necessarily worse to me. Like, honestly, guys, I've been so spoiled my whole life. I'm like, if I have to rough it, like, whatever, like, I think it'll be healthy for me, honestly. Like, I've already done more exercise in, like, a couple days of traveling here and then being here than I ever have, like, so.
And I'm not making fun of that,
Chantel was making fun of that. And just to see the difference of the first day Chantel got to Syria to just the last week before she left, before she fled, it's just like, no. And Chantel, her words, so many of her words in the stream don't age well, especially because even though, yes, Chantel didn't get like a $750,000 inheritance and blow through it, I would like to remind y'all, especially since I tried to tell y'all years ago, at one point, Chantel was genuinely making over $20,000 a month on the platform. At the peak of her and Natter's drama, it was over $20,000. I knew that for a fact. So when she was sitting there flexing, a lot of viewers were like, bitch, there's no way. And then I was chiming in like, actually, she is. And then obviously down the line, people started picking up on different websites you could use. So Chantel was making on lower months around $10,000 a month, at peak over 20. She was with Natter doing their drama for a while. Chantel no got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. So again, not $750,000. No. A shit ton of money. Didn't pay off her car, mind you. Didn't purchase something for herself because she has mentioned herself. It doesn't mean success means you purchase a home, but Chantel has literally said she would like to purchase a home. Imagine making over $20,000 a month for months, and your low month is $10,000 a month, and you're living Chantel's life currently. I would personally go play in traffic. There's certain losses that just have you snap, like genuinely have you snap. Like if you're in Discord, we've been like catching up on Housewives of Atlanta, and there's one of the housewives who in the last year lost $2 million. When I tell y'all, it's either I play in traffic or I become a crackhead. I like 2 million. I'm done. I have $2 million is a lot. I wouldn't even know. I would lose the ability to speak. If y'all ever heard I lost $2 million, and then you also hear that I no longer speak or I'm just missing, just know I have nothing else for you. Nothing else for you. $2 million. I gotta go. I gotta go. You know what? Let's press reset. I need to come back as somebody else. I need to come back as somebody else. I don't know if that's really a thing, but we gonna test it out. I'm actually gonna come back for real as Beyonce's cousin. Yeah, for real. Like, yeah. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. But let me continue with this. Jojo, thank you for 43 months. I appreciate you, boo. Dang, I don't see a So Jojo, you picked Shani, Jojo? After 43 months of all that support, I thought you would at least know to pick Chantel. So, guys, Jojo is another one who picked Shani. Sarcasm? Nah, you pick Shani, but it's okay. We will have another poll coming up soon, and now you guys know the rules. When you choose not to participate, I just choose for you. And it might be followed up with painting. Oh, speaking of painting, let me tell you what type of community I have. So Lilo was waiting for the stream to start. For anyone who doesn't know who Lilo is the artist who created all the new member emojis. And Lilo go, "Oh, I'm hungry, but Charlie's about to stream, and she might be painting." And I'm just like, "Go eat and stop playing with me." And then I'm coming here to wait for the stream to start. And then I saw somebody else write this. I said, "Wait a minute. I don't think my painting is that bad. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it." I'm going to see. It was Keto Girl, my new mod. "I'm finishing my dinner as fast as I can before Charlie starts painting." Now, y'all know damn well my painting has made y'all stronger. It has made your stomach stronger. It has made y'all gag reflexes stronger. There's no way y'all nervous still to eat when we've been locked in for this song. I refuse to believe it. When I saw Keto say it too, and Lilo had just said it in the Discord, I said, "Guys, I am not that bad, right, y'all?" Right? Yeah. See, the chat's agreeing. Anybody watching on playback, just look straight in my eyes. Don't look at the chat. Chat is agreeing. Chat is completely agreeing with me. It is perfectly safe. It is perfectly safe to eat while watching my streams. I plan to talk about the wet spots and all that in Chantel's scooter and the snail trails and all that later on in the stream. But even if I talked about it now, y'all would have been just fine. God. My God. Not Vera said, "Not me regularly eating during Charlie's stream. You need to up the ante." Thank you. And Vera, I'm actually very happy I caught your comments. Mods, if you can link at least link Vera's channel and link Girl Please's channel. Vera, I forgot the day, but I saw your community tab post, and I promise you I'll be there. For y'all who don't know, Vera and Girl Please have a collab coming up. When I saw the community tab posts, I damn near screamed. I just think this collab is going to be so dope with their personalities. I will be in attendance. And just in case, Vera, because our time zones are a little different, if it happens to be like in the middle of the night for me, I will make sure I super thanks in the comments or something, but I will watch on playback. When I saw that, Vera, I screamed. So for my mods, please, please, please link Vera and Girl Please's channel. And I hope I see y'all at that collab. I really, really do. I love seeing collabs again. And even though like I'm behind on getting around to the collabs that I want to do myself with other creators in this space, it just brought me so much joy to see two creators I enjoy about to link up and do a collab. I love it. I love it. So y'all please sub up to both of them. I promise y'all, if y'all haven't actually seen their content, get used to it. Get used to their personalities. They're dope as fuck. I enjoy them. So them coming together is a great thing. Please, 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 if you're not already subbed, get caught up on their content. You will love them. Let's get back into Chantel, and I will continue with the support. I appreciate y'all.
I'm not making fun of people who can't afford food, but this is your own doing. I don't feel bad for you. I don't feel bad for you. What she's like, she called me selfish that I should, because someone in her chat, like some provoking troll, was like, well, did you ask Foodie Beauty for help? She should help you because they donated to me in the past. Why in the heck should I help you? I don't even like you.
See, one of the beautiful things I love about this community is they have time. And if there's a receipt to be pulled up, they're going to pull it up. See, at the time, I remembered Chantel was actually going to like pay it forward to them and help them financially, but I couldn't remember when or where. And then Milky posted this community tab post just yesterday. So, Milky, thank you for this receipt. Let's take a look right here. Milky posted it yesterday. And as you can see at the bottom, it's a screenshot of Chantel's name with a wrench next to it. Whose channel is that, you wonder? That's Rev and Shani's channel. Let's read that. Having trouble with my credit card at the moment, or I would. What do you think that was in reference to? Helping them financially. And that was from last year, way after everything that Chantel's going to claim she had an issue with. It was after that, long after that. And she still sat there while being a mod on their channel. She would have helped them out financially. It's just she was having issues with her card. Granted, I'm pretty sure that was a lie. But yeah. So keep that in mind. Screenshot is from 2025. Again, thank you, Milky. So keep that in mind as we go on with this stream and these lies.
You're awful people. And of all the crap you talked about me, why would I help you? Second of all, you gave me money with money that you pissed away. You could have had a very different life.
Chantel Marie just said the money you pissed away, you could have had a different life. I'm going to take a quick moment before we continue with this. And I want to ask you guys, say for about 8 to 12 months, y'all were making anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000 a month. I would like to hear from you guys in chat some of the things that you would have done with that money. And do you believe you would still have money left over? Again, 10 to 25,000 a month for, honestly, it was probably for a solid year. 10 if I want to be conservative with the guess of the time frame. But yeah, $10 to $25,000 a month. A month. What like, so she talking about the money they pissed away. Girl, did you forget the money you pissed away or no? Like, are you forgetting all of this, or do we need to remind you? Because that's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. I'm not just going to say that. I'm going to provide clips. Because like, exactly. Imagine being able to add a zero to that. Exactly. There are many people who live off of 2,000. There are many people who live off of less and do it while providing for their family. Lady said, and hey, boo, lady said, I'd buy a home. I'd buy a home. Look at this. Look at this. Dark said, surgery on my teeth and stomach. Very Spicy said, pay off student loans immediately. Look at that. Look at that. I Love Ketchup said, hell yeah, invest and a house for sure. Luna, pay off my mortgage. Elfie, where do they put it? We gonna revisit that. Here's the thing, y'all gotta remember, back then, Chantel was paying the rent for the villa and obviously covered the whole thing. Pete's didn't contribute because Pete's wasn't working. She was paying Nada's rent as well, paying for the drugs, and keep in mind the drugs were a lot, and takeout. Back then, I don't know if you guys remember, but at one point, Chantel was spending over $3,000 a month on takeout alone because she would order takeout. Y'all saw her. She would ordering multiple times a day. And from time to time, she would include pizza into that. Let's not forget the wheelchairs. The wheelchairs, if I remember correctly, were close to $100. She was ordering a wheelchair almost daily. So imagine just on wheelchair gummies, $700 a week. She paid for Nada's groceries. And because it was on her dime, it was hundreds at a time, sometimes twice a week. So over $2,000 for the villa. I think Nada's rent, if I remember correctly, was like anywhere from $800 to $1,000. The drugs, the type of drugs that they were doing, granted, I'm more of a weed person, so I don't know how expensive hard drugs are for real. Because they remember they were playing around in coke, shrooms. I don't know if shrooms is and they did do the meth. They just played around with a lot of drugs, all on Chantel's dime, and the takeout, which is like over $3,000 a month. So when people were confused on like if she was actually making that income, how she blew through it, listen to the few things that I listed. Let's not forget when they took that trip to stay in that hotel or whatever, Chantel's dime. She blew through that money, blew through it. Ugh, blew through it. But oh, thank you, Mars. Let's not forget the Amazon and Torrid shopping. Remember all those boxes that I think she had to pay $500 to have somebody come remove? Remember the community called it Box Mountain? Yeah. And Chantel was spending a lot, spending a whole lot. There was times she was going to go hang out with Natter and buy a whole new outfit. Granted, hideous, don't got style for shit, but they were costly. Number one, it's plus size clothing, and the outfits they're just costly. That was Chantel. That was Chantel. And she drove a lot, even though I don't believe gas is compared to what we got to deal with in the States over here, but she was driving a lot. She was on that long road, taking that of here, doing that. So gas, all of that, it all adds up. It's crazy, but she did it. She blew. She blew. And let's not forget, on the last couple of days before her next payday, she was like really tight on money, even though the month prior, yeah, she got paid $20,000. Imagine getting $20,000 a month before and you're like scraping by, sometimes getting payday loans to make it to the next payday. But your last check was $20,000. Okay. When I tell y'all, actually, I'm going to just leave it there. But yeah, that was Chantel. Burnett, thank you for 9 months, boo. You were Miss Pastor Gold, the congregation, and our backup leader, Sister Badussi. Peace be with you all. Not the backup leader being Sister Badussi. Mind you, you know how I update the membership list? I do it like frequently throughout the week. I can't wait until y'all see what Badussi's new name is. I was updating it and I saw this name and I was like, what is it? And I'm like, that's Badussi. That is Badussi. Yep. Let's continue. Here's a reminder of how Chantel used to be really full of herself when she was making around $20,000 a month. Go ahead, girl.
I love when people fucking hate me for no reason. I love it. It gives me ammunition. I made $500 super chats on the stream. That must make people so mad. I fucking love it.
Keep in mind the 500 she made on that stream was kind of average, but she had a lot of streams where she easily made like $800 or $900. And there are times Chantel went live twice a day. And you see how cocky she is right there? Think about that. Think about like what you do and how hard you work in your traditional work. Imagine being able to go live 2 to 3 hours, even though, yes, she had a lot of like 6, 8 hour streams, but imagine being able to go live 2 to 3 hours and just pull in $500 because you pissed off a lot of people online and they're throwing you $10 to give you a piece of your mind, give you a piece of their mind, $20. Chantel used to really make a lot. And I think there were a lot of people who underestimate how much like comes from super chats and how like every 2, 5, 10, 20, they add up. They really do. But cocky ass.
Are you good at saving money? No. No, I don't find it embarrassing because people don't have to donate.
So you saw in 2022, she cocky. She full of herself. Mwah. I bet people are mad. To fast forward 3 years later, she's asking for money from viewers because she was so irresponsible. And someone asked, "Are you embarrassed?" She's like, "No, I'm not embarrassed." She should be. This is one of the reasons, there are many reasons, but this is one of the reasons we should bring back shame. Shame is an important thing to have. It truly is. That is for me, that is for everyone. Bring back shame because this is embarrassing.
You know? Listen, people steal views from me. They've made thousands and thousands of dollars off my content and berating me every day. I'm not entitled to ask for some help so I can like go set my life back up and try to improve my entertainment for you guys, you know?
You could have had a very different life with that money. And to call me selfish with my money when I donate every month to charity, do you do that? I hand out sandwiches to people. I hand out food money when I have it on me to people I see on the street. Do you do that? And with that $750,000 you pissed away, what the hell did you do for your kids?
No, because it's
Before we get into this, I feel like you guys already made the connection, but let me explain. Chantel doesn't have children. Thank God. Because she'd be another Shani. What Chantel had was cats. And for a lot of us, I feel like this does speak to a lot of people. Our pets are our children. We protect them, we do everything we got to do for them. So when Chantel said, "What did you do for your children?" Bitch, Shani did the same thing that you did with your cats. Neglected them. Dumbass. And I want to make sure I say this so you guys fully understand my point of view. When it comes to Chantel and those abortions, I celebrate them. I celebrate them. I know people have different opinions. I celebrate them. That's why having that choice is so important. Because Chantel with 2 kids would be Shani right now. So I celebrate the fact that she had those abortions because Chantel should not be a mom. I will always celebrate Chantel and those abortions. That bitch should not be a mother. Those choices that we have when it comes to our bodies is that important. She knew she was going to be a shitty ass mom and she made sure to terminate. Thank you. Thank you. We don't need more children like Shani's children going through what they went through. I will always celebrate that. She should not be a mom. Not a chance. Shani shouldn't be a mother. Shani shouldn't be a mother. But Chantel, bitch, you did 2 things right.
not up to people, Louise, to tell me what to do with my fucking life. I don't need to bring my cats to the vet right now, so I'm not going to. Like, that's like saying, well, people are bugging you to do this. Why don't you just do it to shut them up? No, how about they just shut up and let me live my life? I am not going to take my cats to the vet just because people want me to. And when you send me money from now on, don't make it for something specific because you're not going to get your money back. Period. If you send me money, it's going wherever I want it to go. You don't tell me how to spend my money. Okay? I mean, I don't think I'll be taking them twice. Sorry. Let's just be real. I didn't even take my grandma to the doctor twice a year when she was geriatric. No.
Chantel was making over $20,000 a month. She could have had a mobile vet come to her. She sat there And at the time, yeah, a lot of viewers didn't know what Chantel was making. There was times viewers was sending her money, begging her to get her cats to a vet. Them not knowing she's making over $20,000 a month. With $20,000 a month, that's how you flex. That's the real way you flex. You take care of your pets in a just an elevated way. You get meal services. You get a gym membership. You maybe wear better quality workout gear. Quality sneakers like Adidas. Do you guys know how much Adidas costs? Let me tell you, there's a reason I only got one pair of workout Adidas, okay? And I'm not sitting here and making it seem like I'm tight on money. That's not what I'm saying. But bitch, they're expensive. They're over $100. They're over $100, at least the ones I get. One pair, one pair. But you know what? It felt good to buy that one pair. Am I going to buy multiple? No. Mm-mm. That's how you do it. But she's still sitting there like, I'm not going to do that. And then we're going to go on to hear at one point, Chantel was, it cost her to cover her sugar baby natter, that crackhead, sometimes over $4,000 a month. Imagine Chantel covering $4,000 a month of expenses for Natter Danger Dong El Shami. It's not to say if you have it, you can't help people you care about. Family sometimes need you, your community might need you. I would have respected that. But Natter, with how hard her mother works, maybe some dreams that her sister had, do you think Chantel paid it forward to them? No, no, she didn't. One of the best things about having this platform and having the privilege of making an income, really just running our mouths, is the fact that when you guys show up, you like the stream, you comment, all of that is money. And for some of us, we can help our loved ones in ways we can't do with just our jobs. Chantel spent it on dick, drugs, and food.
4K a month. Oh, actually, you know what? Probably pretty close. Not counting all like any weed, any drug, like any drugs, as in like edibles, stuff like that, mushroom, all me.
You were selfish with that money. Every day eating out. Every day buying stupid shit.
Actually,
I need y'all to understand, I really don't need to speak when it comes to everything she was saying. Chantel Marie, just sat here and said, what were you doing with your money, Shani? Every day you were eating out. Chantel still does that today while making a fraction of what she was making before. Around the same time that Shani was super chatting her $100 and all of that, Chantel was eating well over $3,000 in takeout. So when she was saying this, I'm like, do you not understand? You're speaking to yourself. That's why I'm just like, I was entertained, but also I was just like, are we being pranked? Like literally every point she was saying applied to her. I was just like, there's no girl, did you hear what you said or no? Or you just speak? Anna, that the call is coming from inside the house. When I tell y'all, I had so many different emotions when it comes to listening to this in real time. I was excited because, it's bum fights. Two bum ass bitches just going back and forth. I love when two people I don't like go at it. Love it. So I'm just like, perfect. But then I was listening to Chantel and I was just like, ma'am? No. Okay. Just a reminder.
Since I have been eating at home, I still have the same money I had like the other day. How is that even possible? I'm going to do this experiment. We're going to see how much I'm going to save.
Okay, let's order the most chocolatiest thing we could find on Uber Eats. Hold on. Oh my god. Going to get your own cake?
I want to remind y'all, this is about 4 years ago. Even though, as you can hear, it's a struggle for her to go downstairs and get the food, she had more mobility here than she does today. So as Chantel is literally sitting on that couch going on and on, she had more mobility here. And she's going to go on and talk about the weight and all these struggles that Shani had. Girl, you had more mobility here to go get that chocolate cake and that food. All that food she always ordered. And for the most part, let's be real. A lot of times she didn't get it herself because she was barking around Pete's. Why? Because she paid for everything. So she had an in-home butler when it comes to her. There were days the community had calculated. There were days Chantel spent over $200 on takeout. You know how we were shocked? What was it like last month when she said she spent $200 in 2 days? That's light work compared to what she used to do. $200. And that's just on takeout. We're not talking about the wheelchairs. Or if Natter needed groceries that day.
When you're obese, it's torture. So you know what? Sit your ass back in that tent and shut up about me. Because I'm sorry, but we're nothing alike, bitch. And I'll tell you right now, the only reason you lost any weight, and you're still in the 300s. So before you talk about getting skinny, okay, you're still lazy as hell. Do you ever go live walking around doing anything outside? No, you're still in the tent. Hopefully.
Does Chantel remember she can't walk? I want to remind y'all, those words she just spoke was from 2 days ago. Today, just about an hour ago, she struggled to walk longer than 3 or 4 minutes. She is in a scooter. Girl.
I can lose 20 to 30 pounds. I'm not going to be going anywhere because let's face it, I cannot even walk. Like last night, I tried walking to where Salah parked the car because it was far down the street. I couldn't even do that. It was 3 minutes. I cannot walk. I can walk for 2 minutes.
Those words you just heard were spoken last year. She still has those struggles.
Left leg is really badly hurting. I don't know why. And I have a limp now. And I'm just not in good shape. Like, you know, I'm really fat.
I'm going to run it back because I need y'all to see the picture. Actually, no. I included that picture of her in the mobility scooter from a viewer's angle. And then yesterday, there was another view posted that I've never seen. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but we got a new angle. And I think it's from her recent outing. Take a look at Chantel spilling out of her fucking scooter. Look at this. Look at this. And Milky on Twitter actually made a great observation. I didn't have it prepared for the stream, but if you guys follow Milky on Twitter, Milky actually did a side-by-side of someone at, you know, a healthier BMI and Chantel on their scooter. The scooter's not actually supposed to, the top of the chair is actually not supposed to be at her lower back like this. It's because she's too big for the scooter. And I don't know why I never made that connection before until Milky posted it yesterday. I was just like, oh yeah, the seat, it's not actually supposed to be that low. It's because she's too big for it. I knew she was past the weight limit, but I just didn't put that together. Look at this. That's not how, it's actually supposed to be more towards the middle of her back, but she's so large. And it's in these words are coming from Chantel to Shani. I want to actually grab this real quick because I want to be clear. I'm going to get to all the support. I had a mod actually say this to me recently. She was like, girl, when you get these big dodos, you take like 2 hours to get to them. I would actually get those. And I was just like, you think so? And she was like, yeah, it kind of looks bad. I was just like, oh, well, everybody knows I take my time to get to donations, but let me just grab these real quick. I want to make it clear I'm going to get to everybody. Thank you for your patience. But let me just grab Moonbeam. Thank you so much for your generosity. Let's catch you up. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you, Boo. And thank you for the gifted memberships. And I know there's more gifted. I hope you guys enjoy. And also, please play around with the new emojis. And when it comes to the ideas for other emojis for me to give Lilo, you can leave it in the comments, or you could just tell me and tag me in Discord, because I'm just going to take screenshots and collect them and then probably do like a batch of like 10 or 15 with Lilo again. So please, y'all, any suggestions that obviously relate that to like our community, just you'll let me know. And before, and normally I don't give y'all a warning, but I'm gonna give you this warning. Before we get to the bonding break, I want to play a little clip. Again, my members, my Discord fam, thank you for knowing when to tag me, especially when people are popping their shit. So the other day, I get a tag. And I notice it's in the FFG thread. And I'm just like, oh God, what's she doing? What the fuck is FFG doing now? And I click on the video, the clip, and it's FFG repeating a lie she was saying like back in January. And I'm just like, oh, this is pathetic. This is all you got now? Don't get me wrong, I'm used to FFG like repeating her lies, but I'm just like, oh, FFG, you've lost your touch. You have genuinely lost your touch. I'm going to just play this clip, discuss it a little bit, and then we're going to bond. I want to play two clips, one from January and one from a few days ago. And if you actually pay attention to the date, they're exactly 4 months apart. I don't know why on these specific days, why on the 9th she repeats these lies, but let's take a listen to what FFG claims about me.
I wouldn't say Charlie's edits are so bad, honestly. I just wonder who's the one doing Charlie's edits. I said what I said, and I mean it.
Now that is from January 9th. And I'm going to run it back. I need you to hear it again. This is from January 9th. And May 9th, just a few days ago, she repeated this, but like added a little spice. Keep in mind, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I do my own edits. But let's listen to her add to this. Go ahead. Let's run it from the top.
You know, I wouldn't say Charlie's edits are so bad, honestly. I just wonder who's the one doing Charlie's edits. I said what I said, and I mean it. Oh. I mean, I don't often. This is old, okay? But I would also add that I don't think Charlie does her edits. How about that? Charlie, you used to always ask everybody, oh, did you get this? Did you get this live? Do you have this stream? Can you send me this? Can you send me that? Yeah, I don't think she does her own edits.
That is such a random thing to keep repeating. Clearly, she made that up because I literally do my own edits. If I didn't do my edits, I would credit the person who did them. For example, actually, today's stream is a great example. For whatever reason, FFG thought by pointing out that there were times I had to go to other creators to ask, say, for a deleted stream. For some reason, she tied that to me not editing. For anyone who doesn't know, I still have to edit these, even if I get them from another creator. Like today's stream is brought to y'all by Panda Pandu. Link them in the description. Credit goes to them. The clips that you're seeing, like from 2021, 2022, if you're not aware, Panda Pandu didn't include that. I had to trim it down and include the edits. I edit myself. I've shown my editor. What I hear is a bitter bitch who's running out of things to say about me because she knows I'm a clocker every single time. Another thing I'm hearing is FFG can't do what I do. So for some reason, she thinks I'm not doing it. No, bitch, just because you can't do what I do doesn't mean I'm having somebody else doing it and like keeping that from viewers. I do my edits myself. My editor, Final Cut Pro, it was $350. It's a one-time payment, to be clear. Final Cut Pro X, $350. I put it to work. There's a reason I don't play around with my editing because I was not going to waste my money. I wanted to use that editor, so I paid for it. You know how the same FFG who can't spend like $50 on a webcam? This ring light here, and to be clear, I want to just be clear. My words are to FFG, that lazy bum ass bitch who can't do a fraction that I do on my platform. I want to thank y'all. I know it's going to sound tone deaf, but I just need you to know through the years I've invested in my platform. The light there is $250. This mic is $100. There's a mic that you don't see that I use for my voiceovers. For the attachment and the mic, it was $750. This laptop here that I mainly use for YouTube, and I upgraded it after my second check, it was $5,500. I don't play around with my shit. My hard drives that I use, those are around $100 to $150 each. I don't play around with my shit. Keep in mind, I still have my iPhone 12 Pro Max. This is personal. I don't need to upgrade like that. But when it comes to my platform, I don't play about it. No. Every little effect that you see within my editing, I purchased. Sometimes it will be a package, and that package can be $50 each. And if I show you my editor, I have purchased at least 50 packages. Because if I want a certain effect, I have to go to a website to buy it so you guys can get the effect that I want. So no, I do my own editing. I put money into my content, and for the most part, my viewers appreciated it. See, I put my money into this so people could see it. FFG scammed y'all out of yours. So yeah, I do my own editing. She's a bitter clown ass bitch. Can't relate. And I want to repeat, if I had someone editing for me, I would just give them credit and I would tell y'all. For a year and a half, I was using someone specific for my thumbnails. I always told y'all, and he was always linked. The only reason he's not linked these last few, I've been trying my hand again at my thumbnails. Clown ass bitch. But just wanted to make sure that was clear. I know for anyone who's been watching me for a while, you know I do my own edits, but FFG, I think she's saying she misses me, so I'm gonna make sure we run it back with a specific stream that a few of y'all asked about. Remember the stream when she was shitting on Just Saying? And remember how I told you I collected a lot of receipts with her fallen friendships through the community? We'll be covering that this week. Let's see what else my editing can do. Clown. Y'all, let's take this quick bonding break, and I'll be right back.
Having a mental health crisis. Please, someone save me.
Got a shopping cart? What the f is this?
You piggy pig pig. Oink, 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 motherfucker. You're gonna be detained. Detain me, bitch. Beep, beep. Whee. Whoa, whoa. What the fuck, man?
Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Miss Piggy, no one wants you here.
Oink oink, bitches.
Maybe he's in the mood for pork. He doesn't get to eat it in real life, bitch. Go fuck yourself. Oink, oink.
Do I look like a giant baby?
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your place, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. they crumble. You know I can't stand what you're getting so hollow, so cold. Cause you're taking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always, you don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the I'll be with you always, you don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
And we are back. We are back. Before I continue with the support, I want to see if I could get this pulled up. And shout out to y'all. I want to see if I could get this pulled up. I always stumble when I do this because I don't do it often, but let me see. Oh, perfect. So before I continue with the support, and I will try to remember to do timestamps with this. For anybody who's been watching me for a while, I like to gather receipts, especially when I'm dealing with liars, fraud ass people, manipulators, gaslighters. They like to try to rewrite history. And through the years, that's why I've gotten better. So I've showed y'all some of my receipts folders. And since we'll be covering some of them friendships of FFGs, let me show you where my editing really begins, and that's with my receipts. Let's take a look at FFG's friendship folder. So here, this is FFG's friendships, some of them that went down pretty bad. And you notice how I have dates with all of them? That's how much I don't play with my receipts. I actually showed this recently, but you know what? Why not? Just so there's no confusion moving forward when it comes to me, my editing, and how I like to collect things. See, this here is shit she used to lie about me on, pop her shit. This has to do with her family. Because, you know, her brother was tweeting up a storm, and so was her father. And speaking of her father, baby, recently George returned to Twitter. Of course, I grabbed those. Within the last couple of days, George was popping his shit on Twitter. And FFG had a few things to say as well. We'll go over that in the FFG stream. Because one thing about me, I know why certain people or certain opinions get under FFG's skin. And FFG wanted to, I guess, make comparisons about viewership, and she put like percentages in the tweet and all of that. And I'm just like, girl, you let that one tweet get you that bothered? So, of course, a viewer mentioned that FFG had around 400 viewers on Kick. Mind you, I thought with this type of community, it sounds like a good amount of viewers. but it got under FFG's skin. So she wanted to start posting stats, percentages of viewership compared to subscriber count. And what I remembered when it comes to FFG, the money is what bothers her. So we're going to actually crunch some real numbers so I could explain to y'all what she's really mad about. I know I have a huge platform. I grew a huge platform over the years, but even with 1,000 viewers in real time, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. The truth is, when I be seeing some of y'all with thousands, I be like, oh my God, how are y'all not paying again? But she thought that was supposed to be a dig. When the truth is, the money is what she's really upset about. And I'm gonna remind y'all what websites to look at, what creators to look into, and really hone in on what FFG is truly mad about. Keep in mind, this is the same FFG who said she was going to stop my bag. The percentage to viewer and subscriber might be high, but that income isn't looking the same, is it, sweetie? Sometimes that happens with scammers. What do I know? What do I know? So these are some of the receipts I have on FFG. Of course, they're categorized. I like to make sure I put dates on them. All of that. See, I don't play. So what's next? Did somebody else do this for me? No, I do this myself. So just so there's no confusion. Actually, possibly Kim, you know what? You're right. You're right. We're gonna talk about it a bit more in the FFG stream, but I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of homework and I'm gonna give you the backstory. FFG wanted to compare sub count to percentage of real time viewers when it comes to Yaba, myself, and FFG. No problem. This is the homework I would like to give y'all. I want y'all to go to playboard.co and you're going to look into all three creators. You're going to go look into Yaba, you're going to look into FFG, and you're going to look into me. And then I want y'all to really see what FFG is upset about. I don't have a large real time following, but I have one of the strongest communities and one of the most supportive communities on the platform. Keep in mind, I go live 2, sometimes 3 times a week. FFG, for the most part, goes live every day, whether it be YouTube or whether it be Kick. I don't have to do that. I'm grateful to y'all. I work, I have responsibilities, and then I come here 2 to 3 times a week, and I do great. I don't know if I shared this at all. I believe it was last month. If it wasn't last month, it might have been March. I have more than 1,100 members. There's a reason why the names go by so fast in the beginning of the stream when the memberships are going. I have over 1,100 members. I get a lot of support. I may not have 5,000 people watching me, but I get support as if I got 5,000 people watching me. And that's what she's really mad about. She used to try to shit on people for those numbers. Keep in mind, FFG still has a lot of people watching her in real time, even on YouTube. But there's a bigger percentage of those viewers who are hate watchers, who are just listening in to what she's saying. The money's not pouring in the way it was in the past. The same money she used to silence people. Sucks to suck, bitch. Sucks to suck. Let me get back to my support. And thank you for everyone for being here. And I hope you guys would know I ain't never gonna scam you like FFG. I may not have the numbers, but I'm very content with the numbers that I got. And I could continue to sit here and remind you she's a fraud ass, scamming ass bitch. And now what does she have left? Guys, I don't think Charlie does her edits. Okay, girl. Okay. Good luck. Let me continue with the support. Thank you, y'all. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Oh, right here. Eamon, thank you for 55 months. Really needed this stream after 2 days of exams. Boo, buckle in, relax, and shout out to you and good luck with your results. You're going to do great. And thank you again for 55 months, boo. Let me see. Laura Bunny, thank you. By the way, I finally did end that almost 18-year relationship last Wednesday. I'm here loving all of you, but I'm going to sit back and try to soak in the humor. Congrats. Can y'all please tag Laura Bunny? Please, please, please tag Laura in chat. Baby, you got this. And don't look back. Look forward. And you got this. There's a few of y'all I know who have shared those things, and I'm proud of y'all. I know it ain't easy. And baby, after 18 years, I ain't gonna hold you. I know how tough that could be. 18 years of your life with somebody. You got this. Pico, thank you. I'm glad everyone loved it. Thanks, Charlie. Lilo, you did great. And we got more work to do. We got more work to do. And thank you, thank you, thank you for working through everything. Let me tell y'all, when it comes to these emojis, there's certain criteria that YouTube makes it hard. When I tell you I had to keep going back to Lilo because of YouTube's back end, Lilo's patient as fuck. And Lilo, if you do more commissions, please let everybody in the chat know. Let Discord know. One of my mods will tag everybody. I need to post your work. If you got a shop, anything, I got you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your hard work. Fuck with Chuck, thank you. Here's a tip for sharing a B-day with my hubby. First of all, let me just say, hubby, happy birthday. It's our month. Tour season is our month. And thank you so much, boo. I love that we got a few tours around here. And I appreciate you. Friday's going to be good. Friday's going to be good. Hopefully, I could go a little earlier, but we'll see. All I know is I need Saturday and Sunday. That I know. Kai, thank you for 45 months. As of today, enough cleaning clients to work for myself. Kai, congrats. Damn. Y'all really doing it, huh? Y'all said, hold on, Charlie. We waiting until you come back so we could share all this great news. Congrats, boo. I love that for you. To work for myself. I know that's right. And Kai, I know you won't end up like fucking Chantel and Shani. That much I know. Kelsey, thank you for 15 months. Absolutely gorgeous, Charlie. Thank you so much, boo. Thank you, thank you, thank you for 15 months. The right Rosie, thank you for 4 months. I see we're embracing our inner Smurf. Our inner Smurf. Thank you for saying that. Actually, hold on. Actually, the right Rosie, I'll get back to you only because someone did do a Smurf edit for me and it was recent and I'm pretty sure I made sure to save it on my laptop. So I'm going to come back to you later on in the stream. I have your message saved, but I'm going to see if I can find it. Because literally someone made a Smurf edit for me. So this actually works perfectly. And thank you again for 4 months. Oh, let me see. Razzle Dazzle. Thank you so much, boo. Oh, no. Razzle Dazzle Berry. Happy early B-Day leader. May gang mine in the on the 31st. Happy early birthday to you, boo. Happy early birthday to you. Mad May babies around here. I appreciate y'all. Lady Spiteful K, thank you for 8 months. Happy birthday for Friday, beautiful. It's my birthday on Thursday. Hope you have your birthday's on the 14th. Yo, Taurus, we need to get together. We need to get together. Happy early birthday, Spiteful K. Oh my God. Where I knew I had a few May babies. Where did y'all come from? And do you feel it in the air Taurus season? Because I know I do. I know I do. Oh my God, I love that. Happy early birthday. Olivia, thank you. May your birthday week be beautifully blessed. Thank you. May your gloves. Olivia, hold that thought. One thing about me, actually, let me finish reading this, and then y'all gonna realize how much of an idiot I am. May your gloves remain fingerless. May your ankles never start dangling, except when you sit in a chair. And may the only scooting you do be on or under your. I know that's right. I know that's right. Let me tell y'all. The minute Olivia said the fingerless gloves, I was just like, damn, bitch. I really need more sleep, and I'm going to explain why. But in the meantime, while I quickly rush and grab this, let me see. Listen to this and take it in. One moment. Enjoy the bonding. You enjoy the streams. You enjoy having to put your food to the side because we paint so much. Y'all enjoy it. It does make us stronger. It gives us thicker skin. This is what we need. You don't need help. You are right where you're supposed to be. Y'all enjoy it. I actually had this close by and I ruined it because I forgot to grab it. Again, I've been off for a week. I was trying to make sure I had everything set up the way I was supposed to. I ordered fingerless gloves. I ordered fingerless gloves. I forgot to have it ready because the point was I was supposed to come on stream with them and then like completely forgot until I saw Olivia's super chat. But y'all, I made sure to order, and honestly, these are soft. This is my first time putting them on. I'm not gonna lie to you. These are actually soft, but I did order fingerless gloves. So I will be wearing these from time to time. The fingerless glove movement, it's just dope. It's just dope. We have the matching emoji. You guys in Discord, we've been having it, but yeah. Now, if I had my fake nails, this would have really hit. Like imagine if I had the fake nails to go with this. Oh, this would hit. But I got short nail beds and stuff. But yeah, just so y'all know, I bought some fingerless gloves. Thank you, Olivia, for reminding me. I wish I remembered at the top of the stream, but it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I've been catching up on sleep. But I made sure to get me some fingerless gloves. I was gonna get some dry shampoo and stuff too, but I know I'm not gonna use it. That's gonna be a waste. But these I will use. These I will use, especially when I go back to Connecticut to visit. I'll at least use those. But yes, we have some fingerless gloves in the house, y'all. Let me continue. Let me continue with the support. Melissa, thank you for 36 months. One always beautiful, always 7 foot today. Thank you. Been down but bouncing back and writing again. I love that. And continue. 3, like the stream or you will wake up on Chantel's nasty sheets. Yes, remember, they're shitty sheets. They're shitty sheets. Speaking of nastiness that people sit on, if you guys notice, there is let me actually put it in chat. The emoji that you see here that I'm about to drop in chat, it actually represents Rosie and that chair towel. There's a reason the chair has a frown. So the emoji that I just dropped that Lilo created for us, that was inspired by Rosie. All the new emojis, they're inspired by the girls in some way. And thank you again, Boo. And keep writing, Melissa. You got this. You got this. And thank you for 36 months, Boo. Let me see. Oh, Elwell, thank you for 15 months. Chantel needed help to shower in Kuwait too. This is the same Chantel. What did she do? No, I think she threw up in the sink. She didn't do nothing else in that sink, right? I think she just threw up in the sink. But the part where Salah's aunt had to help her pee in a cup. Yeah. Thank you, Boo, for 15 months. Truly no self-awareness from Chantel during that whole rant the other day. It's like, are you okay? I know the answer is no, but like, did you want to try to get okay? Maybe not. Cara, thank you so much. Got a tooth pulled yesterday. And today's my B-day. No cake for me, but Charlie's eyeshadow is my favorite color. Thank you, Boo, and happy birthday. Can y'all please tag Cara in chat? Happy birthday, Boo. Look at all these May babies. Y'all, it's a sign. It's a sign. You see how we surrounded around May babies? I'm just saying. I get it. Everybody fuck with your own sign, but Taurus is given. That's all I'm saying. Yes, we're stubborn. Yes, there's some stuff to us, but it's great to have a Taurus around. That's all I'm gonna say. And yes, that makes me biased because I'm Taurus, but just saying. Have your Taurus in your corner. We will come through. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's get back into Chantel, and then I will continue with the support. I know I'm very far behind, but I will get caught up. Thank you so much, y'all.
Both lazy pieces of crap. Why is Rev not making money for you? Is there a reason? Oh, he's depressed. Yeah, because you don't have a house. You're not doing anything for yourself.
Why is Sala not making, her husband, not making the money for her? Chantel was begging for how long to raise thousands for her to return to Canada. So can't this argument be used with her? Sala is her husband, and she had to resort to begging online just so she could make it from Syria back to Canada. How does she not see the irony in the things that she is saying in this moment?
Go out and get your own, like, have you done anything since being homeless except go live for an hour here and there? Did you try to improve your situation? I'm in my own place. I did this myself.
How much?
Chantel was speaking to Shani and said, have you tried to improve your situation? She's in her own place and she did this herself. Is she referring to after the thousands and thousands that people had to donate, or when's the last time you guys, as viewers of Chantel, when's the last time you've seen her attempt to improve any of her situation? Chantel goes live and does the same thing that Shani does. The difference is she does it from a beige couch. She lays there and streams. And the benefit that she has over Shani is that with Kick, you get an hourly pay. What is Chantel actually doing? She left the house today to go walking, and she walked for 3 minutes. On any given day, you'll click into one of her streams, and she's laying down on the couch. The only time she stands is really to go get her fast food, or if she needs to go to the restroom. Is she okay? I don't get it. I don't get it, but her words.
I'm in my own place. I did this myself.
How am I going to pay first and last? I don't know. I still have 6 weeks to beg.
I pay my own bills, and I can tell you right now, if I ever lost my social media, God forbid, I would be out there bettering myself. I would not be sitting in a tent wallowing in my own self-pity.
When Chantel was demonetized, did she better herself in any way? Did she come back to the YouTube platform after being reapproved and change anything? Her content has gotten worse through the years. Literally worse.
With a man too broke to provide me a fucking burger, okay? You people are adults. You lost your kids. Yeah, you should be depressed on Mother's Day. Yeah, you should be depressed on Mother's Day. You are nothing but abusive and neglectful to your pets and your children. So before you talk about me, I have a pet with a clean litter box.
You guys are gonna freak.
Chantel Marie said, I have a pet with a clean litter box. And the minute she said this, I'm like, I remember the condition of the litter box in the villa, but I have a clip that's a lot more recent. Let's take a look. This is Chantel, who keeps a clean litter box. Okay.
When you see my room, I gotta scoop her poop.
Oh, jeez. What are your little turds everywhere? Hey! Your little turds! Your little turds!
Yes, baby.
Look at these little turds.
She's still scooping. She has one cat.
What are these little turds? Hey! They're everywhere.
I would like to remind y'all I cut the edit down to save on time, but her scooping was actually longer than this, but I had to trim it down for the live stream. She has one cat.
Food, all of their shots, they've been spayed. Your animals were never friggin' taken care of. I don't have kids, but still, I can tell you right now, if I did, they wouldn't be sleeping in a gray bed. If I had 750,000, they'd have college funds. Yeah, okay, because I'm fat, I'm not bettering myself. So
I want to be clear. I'm not being dramatic. I'm not saying this as rage bait. I mean this and I believe this in my soul. If Chantel had children, she would choose a man over her children. I wish no harm on children. But God forbid something happened to her child. She would choose the man over her child. Chantel is the type to believe a man over her child. And I mean every word of that. I am grateful. I am happy this bitch is not a mom. Shani is a piece of shit herself. I will never stick up for the likes of them. They're both pieces of shit. Chantel will choose a man over anything, including her fucking children.
what? I have my shit together. I pay, all my bills are paid, bitch. I have a roof over my head. Everything I need, thank you. And I still help people in my life. I donate every month to charities.
The people in her life she's referring to is Salah and his family. Salah and his family.
And who cares if I'm working on myself or not? Okay? Shut up, Michelle. Get the fuck out of here. That's really mean. Go fuck yourself. Really mean? Go kiss their ass. They deserve it. And the only reason I'm addressing this is because they came for me first. So go eat your double mint gum with your twin and get the fuck out of my chat.
I want to touch on something, and it's coming to me now. I don't have the edit ready, but it's literally coming to me now as you guys are continuing to talk about charities in chat. Do you guys remember back when she was in Kuwait? If you've been watching her long enough, you might remember this. And I could have it ready for our next stream because I know I have this clip. Do you guys remember when Chantel, because everyone was talking about the marriage license, and there was a day in Kuwait that her and Salah was saying some shit like, oh, if you give us $5,000, and I think they put the price up or some shit like that. Oh, if you give us this amount, thousands of dollars, then we'll show the marriage certificate. There was a viewer who actually asked Chantel, would you donate some of that to charity? I think they specifically said an animal charity. I'm not sure on that part, but they said a charity. And Chantel was like, not the whole thing, maybe like $100. She was saying that in Kuwait. But today, or a couple of days ago, she wants viewers to believe she donates to multiple charities. See, the Chantel in Kuwait who was like, if I get $5,000, maybe I'll give $100 to charity. That's the real Chantel. But when she's trying to go at Shani, she donates to multiple charities. She helps people in her life. Who? We'll wait. She's full of shit. You remember that, right, girl, please? I never forgot that because I was like, ew, $100? Mind you, granted, nobody paid it, and I would hope nobody would pay that just to see a fucking marriage license. But imagine if someone paid that. That's who Chantel is. That's who Chantel is. This is the same Chantel who lied and made up a story years ago about helping someone who was homeless. That's who Chantel is. She's a selfish bitch, and that has not changed. Not one bit.
Tired of your shit. Fucking patronizing bullshit. Every time I have something to say. Oh, that's mean. Yeah, it's meant to be mean. What do you want me to do? Give them a hug and a kiss? She's going off at me. Shani's going off at me saying I'm selfish and I only think of myself. Meanwhile, they blew $750K of his mother's inheritance on themselves. They got their sons nothing. And now they don't even have their children. And now they're homeless because of their own situation.
I want to remind y'all, Chantel couldn't even pay for her cats to regularly get clipped. She couldn't even pay for that. But she had thousands for food, thousands for drugs, and thousands for dick.
Do you know why you're even homeless? Because of the man that you're with right now that won't even get out of the tent? I'm depressed. Go get a fucking job. Go do something. You think if you were comfortable and making money and in your own place, you would have lost weight?
I would like to remind everyone the only time Chantel has lost a significant amount of weight is when she was on Coke. Just a reminder. Chantel ate through her weight loss drugs years ago and even recently. Drugs.
And besides which, weight has nothing to do. Weight is the last of Shani's problems. She's an awful person. She's just work on improving yourself. Like work on, if you were stuck in that situation, would you not try everything in your power every single day to make it better? Like that's one thing about me. You can say what you want about my situation. I've never lived off handouts by anybody.
I'm just gonna play the clip. I'm just gonna play the clips. What? Was the last couple of years in our imagination? Did we not watch this woman beg online for how long? Keep in mind, I'm only including a few clips.
What's the goal for? It's my grifting bees. I still need about 8,500. Maybe I could do like a 12-hour fundraising live stream for super chats. So right now, I put it on my community tab, but I have about $1,730. Okay, $377 on GoFundMe, but it's frozen. If you don't want to donate, mind your damn business. From the fucking moment I was kicked out of my house at 16, I was making my own money. I pay $22.60 for rent a month. No utilities included.
And she's a dumb bitch. Keep in mind, Chantel was too good for this apartment here. Remember when she first came back to Canada? The apartment she got was a bit cheaper, but she was too good for that. Let me be very clear. Chantel paying over $2,200 a month for the income that she has now is exactly why she's a broke bitch. She is dumb as fuck. Don't get me wrong. When she was making over $20,000 a month, I get it. Living at the villa, I think that villa was around 22, 25. I get it. Chantel doesn't make close to that. And she's still paying close to the villa prices. But this apartment, she was too good for it. That's exactly why she will remain a broke bitch. She hasn't learned at all from her mistakes. At all.
Rent at the last place was $1,400 a month, not including any utilities, except for water. I hustle. I live stream, but still, I try to take you guys out. I do hours a day. Do you like being a content creator? Yeah. But is this content? Whatever. For all you know, I have other little things I do to make money. Who knows? Okay.
Now, when she said that, I'm like, oh, is she leaning in to some of the speculation that a lot of people in this community been had? I still personally don't. The only reason I don't believe the feedie content is because I really feel like something like that would have surfaced by now. I have no problem eating my words. I have no problem eating my words if something was to surface. That's the main reason I don't believe it. Not saying she's above it, even though Chantel likes to act like she's above certain things. But that's the only reason, because I'm like, something would have surfaced by now. something. And I just want to grab this because it goes with this. Olivia, thank you. Chantel is back in Canada because of handouts. Exactly. Thousands. Remember Wanda the Wallet? And thank you for the support. And I will get to the other support. Remember Wanda the Wallet at one point was dropping crazy money. And at one point said that she was gonna pay for Chantel's scooter, and Chantel got excited. I don't think Wanda ended up staying around much longer. I don't think she was around for long, but literally, she would not be in Canada if it wasn't for the handouts. She's gonna go, oh, I've been on my own since 16 and all these things. Yeah, yeah. And you still turned around and begged on the internet. This is the same Chantel through the years who was looking down at viewers, reactors, talking about they lived here, they lived there, or basement dwelling creators. And this dumb bitch is living in the apartment that she's living in now, overpaying because she can't afford it. That's the truth. She can't afford that place. And look at where she's at. That's one thing. You can criticize a lot of us in this space. You can. There's criticism that could be applied to many creators. But you don't think in this community people would be turning a side eye if there was a creator constantly coming up here begging and begging for, and maybe it exists, and why do you think her twin got the backlash that she got? FFG, yeah, didn't come on the internet begging for money. She just knew she could use a cat to scam y'all. They're no different. Well, FFG made a lot more. I'll say that. FFG made a lot more. And she's paying the price now. And for some reason, she's still mad at me. You did it to yourself. Stupid.
Yeah, so whenever, like, you guys probably don't know much about these trashy people, but they inherited like $750. There's like videos of it. They went and got a $3,000 a month condo to rent out. There was a video that came out after they had to leave there because they got evicted for not paying rent. Yeah, we are still using slurs. Bye.
I cut it out of the editing, but the slur that the viewer's referring to, she had just used the R slur, but I cut it out of the edit. But just so y'all know, she's still using slurs.
A lazy scooter whale. Yeah, bitch. You can't even fucking... What are you doing? You're sitting your ass in a tent with matted hair and 2 teeth in your head, you fucking jack-o'-lantern. What the hell? If you had a scooter, you would use it. At least I can wipe my own ass. Thank you. I've never needed my boyfriend to wipe my ass.
Pizza's gonna help.
She did need her ex-fiance that she cheated on to help her dry her fupa. And I want to remind y'all, she recently did tell viewers that she needed Salah's aunt's help to pee in a cup. But quick reminder.
Help, right?
No.
Are you gonna blow dry my roll again?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to help.
What? We can bond.
Never. The only reason you're homeless is your own self and the man the thing beside you. I wouldn't call that a man at all.
I just want to grab this comment because I do agree. Valentino, you weren't wrong. The jack-o'-lantern read, it got a chuckle out of me. Chantel got her moments. She got her moments. The jack-o'-lantern read, she got me. I was like, all right, you ate that. You ate that. She still sounded a mess the rest of the time, but when she said that, I was like, okay, you got that little one. You got it.
The hell? The thing beside you cannot provide for you. The thing beside you teamed up with a bunch of catfish, called you a whale, disgusting bitch, everything to put you in the psych ward, and you're laying in a tent with him now.
You look like an idiot.
Chantel is pointing out how Shani is still with Rev. And Rev went through that whole situation with the troll, I want to say at the end of last year. One of the trolls happened to be what is her name over in the LCU? Damn, I haven't been watching for that long. Amber's old co-host, Fuba Cheese. Fuba Cheese was one of the trolls. She would moan on the phone with Rev to upset Shani. Like, Rev It had Shanny looking like a clown. They've had each other looking like a clown for a while. And she's like, and you're still next to this man? He made a mockery out of you. I want to remind y'all of Valentine's Day 4 years ago. What Chantel was doing on the internet on Valentine's Day while Natter was in his home with a chick he met from this community laughing at her. And she still went on to chase him and make plans to move in. The only reason Chantel is not with Natter today is because Natter chose Didi over her. So they both would be with men who have clowned them. The difference is Natter left her. Jason hasn't left Shanny.
Slept with me for 9 months and you're gonna make fun of my body? You're sitting beside a fucking tank and you're gonna make fun of my body? You're 145 pounds soaking wet. You're gonna make fun of my body? Fuck yourself. How about that? Ugh. Honestly, when I watch them, it makes me mad. Natter's a popular guy. Yeah, you would know. Train wrecking got no hoe. I mean, home wrecking got no hoe.
Okay, I got you.
Go smoke more cigarettes. Go back to La Shin, you fucking desperate old bitch. Desperate old bitch. Shut the fuck up, fat shamer. You're a fat shamer, and Didi's a desperate old fat bitch.
Go fucking swallow some edibles.
What kind of
When I was editing this and I heard the chia, I bust out laughing. I forgot that Natter and Didi was doing that. For those who don't know what they're referring to, it's Chantel's haircut because she did look like a chia pet. And did you see her in shock? Like, she didn't know what to say. I said, oh, when I heard that, I said, oh my God, I forgot they did that. Mind you, this is from 2022. Let's not forget who she's married to. The same man who was barking on the phone with K Bella. The same man who was asking K Bella if she can have children. Pointed out to K Bella that he can carry her. So whether we go back 4 years or we talk about present day, she is still attached to someone who made a fucking fool out of her online. A fucking fool. But again, it's Chantel with no self-awareness. None. When I tell you cheating is horrible, but the barking, my soul would have left my body. You know how through the years there's been a lot of creators who want me gone, who's tried to really try their best to run me off the platform? They wasn't going to do it. Say if y'all came up with a clip of my ex-girlfriend while we were together barking for a viewer, peace out, I'm done. No, I'm done. For real, I'm done. I will not sit on this platform and allow y'all to play recording of my partner barking for a viewer. No, I'm done. I don't even know if I'd say goodbye. I probably would in some way. Genuinely, that's one thing I'll never understand about Chantel. She has come back and stayed through a lot that I genuinely could not do. Natter holding up the crusty underwear, bitch, I'm gone. I'm sorry, I'm gone. Like, you literally would be able to read me down until the end of time. I can't do it. I can't. I can't. Goodbye, Kyle. Exactly. I'd be looking for a seat on the next spaceship to the moon. I'm gone. Like, don't look for me. And honestly, depending on how many people still look for me, I might just change my name. Like, I normally joke about that, but I don't know if y'all really have sat back and thought about this man was barking for K Bella. I couldn't do it. I could push through a lot of embarrassing things. I'm the fat bitch who challenged Amber to a weight loss competition. Thankfully, she didn't respond. I still didn't weigh in and didn't delete my channel. Do you know how embarrassing that is? I will ride and take the L's on that. I'm not taking the L's on my girlfriend barking for one of y'all. No, I'm gone. I'm gone. Remember how I didn't delete my channel? It would have been deleted. You would have came to be like, oh, what Charlie got to say? Charlie's channel's gone, sweetie. Hopefully when them forums kept my videos, kept my streams, I'm gone. I'm done. I have nothing else to offer you. My partner's barking. I have nothing else for you.
Fucking life. Ooh, I'm jealous of you just because you're like 30 to 40 pounds later. Oh, I'm so jealous. I'd rather be 800 pounds than in your situation, honey. 800 pounds. Jealous. I'm jealous of someone with no teeth, matted hair, an abusive piece of crap, can't provide for shit, even a fucking Wendy's Dave Single burger man, who's the whole reason you got your house. Your house was condemned because you guys are so filthy and lazy. I don't care how disabled you are, okay? You weren't too disabled to walk your ass to the CIC to get a plate of food, were ya? So you're too disabled to clean your fucking house. Like, even I'm fat and use a scooter and I clean my fucking house.
Does Chantel remember she lives her life online? What is she talking about? She literally does not clean her house. She is one of the filthiest people I've seen on the platform. I want to revisit some of the villa. You guys, I'm sure you've seen this clip. I want to revisit some of the villa when Chantel did have a bit more mobility. And then I want to revisit her current place. There's a pattern. She's fucking dirty. When she said this, I'm like, is this her just trying to give me a good edit? Is this her just trying to give us creators content? Because there's no way she was saying this and she thought it was true. Chantel sounds as confident as when I say I'm Beyonce's cousin or when I'm talking about I'm tall. I say it with confidence, but I know y'all know I'm lying. Like, clearly it's a joke. But she said it with so much confidence. She's saying these things. I'm like, you sure you don't want to get help? Like, not even a little, just a little bit of help? Girl, let's revisit the villa and then the apartment.
People wanted to see the cat, so I'm coming down to show the cat.
Oh no, don't show the mess.
There they are.
It's messy.
Sam.
You're not supposed to show the mess.
Sam.
I'm not showing much of the mess. Bits of garbage that have fallen on the floor, like it's, you know, that's
Papers.
nothing. Yeah.
We have to clean, and Pete's always shows our messy house.
I'm not proud of it, but it's reality. I just gotta put this stuff away. I'm not proud of it. But this is how I live sometimes.
I want to remind y'all, this is the woman that 2 days ago said she keeps her home clean. So she was going off on Shani because she kept her home so filthy.
These jeans are so heavy. Yeah, I need water. Let her have it. No, I'm only letting her have it because every chance she gets.
Chantel wasn't letting her have it. Chantel was letting viewers and creators have it. And by have it, I mean content. She is so delusional And I want to see if I could find the comment that I was just grabbing it. Please, right here. Trumer, I aspire to be that level of Delulu. It has to be fun. You should try it, Charlie. Makeup? Me? Never. I haven't worn makeup since I was a teenager. Get out of here. Truly, that's what Chantel sounds like. Like, I'm wearing this full face. And you guys ask, hey, what palette are you wearing? Palette? No, my lids, they change color daily. Today, I woke up with blue lids. Hmm. My brows, these are natural. Why would you think I penciled these? No, my lips, they naturally have liner. I haven't touched any of those cruelty, those disgusting products. Absolutely not. Fenty will never see my money. Oh my god, what are you like? I don't. Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should just do that for a week. Maybe we should figure out maybe not a week. We should figure out a stream where we're just all delusional. We're just completely delusional. Y'all gonna ask me questions, and I'm just going to respond in a way that Chantel would. That's it. And we're gonna start off with that stream by me being 125 pounds. It don't matter how much I fill out this frame. If I tell y'all I'm 125 pounds, that's what it is. This is natural. This is natural. And this right here, this is a Chanel scarf. You bitches could never. Chanel. Hmm. These accessories that you thought was accessories, no, not at all. Diamonds. Diamonds and gold mixed together. Correct. You bitches could never. You hear me? This is a Balmain top. Do you know how much these are? So watch your mouth when you speak to me. Chanel, diamonds, Balmain top. Just saying. This ring, you thought I got it off of Instagram? No, Cartier. Cartier. These are the luxuries that natural beauties like me wear. You should try it. So when you ask me for products, it's all natural. It's all natural. So just saying, just 125 pounds. Get like me. Get like me. And as a matter of fact, I went on a 10-mile run this morning while some of y'all were sitting on Twitter. I went on a 10-mile run. And tonight I'm doing a 5-mile hike because that's what you do at 125 pounds. I know that is not common for some of y'all. It's okay. But that's the life I live. Luxury, athletic. And then when I'm done with this stream, my chef should be done with my meal. Shit, if we let's all just be delusional. Let's all be delusional. Just saying. Thank you. Let me get to some of the support. Tatum, thank you for 13 months. Beautiful as always, Charlie. I'm going to view some potential places to move. Moving out of my mama's house at 25 on a teacher's salary. I'm scared. I love you, boo. You got this. And don't, Tatum, hopefully you're still here because I know I'm behind on the support. Thank you again for the support. Don't pay attention to what nobody else is living in. And be very proud of yourself that you stayed home that for that long. Because a lot of people be rushing to leave their parents' house. Don't, unless it's something toxic. Don't look at what everybody else is getting. I know teachers do not get paid enough. Find you something comfortable. Find you somewhere you feel safe. And don't forget when it comes to the decor, you will make it your own. And don't fall for the fucking amenities, please. A lot of these places, their prices are higher because of these amenities that half the time you're not going to use anyways. Why? Because you're working. Take your time. You got this, and you're going to make that place your own. Don't be out here trying to keep up with this person and that person. Let them figure their shit out. You got this. And thank you for being a teacher. Y'all really don't get enough credit, for real. And thank you again for the support, boo. Sheepy, thank you for 14 months. Good evening, Sapphire Queen. Thank you. Sending much love from Brazil. Shout out to you. I know that's right, Brazil. Thank you, boo. Again, shout out to my international viewers. I love y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Chunky Cope member, thank you for 5 months. Both of the big back bigots squandered their wealth and opportunities, and they both deserve the that the circumstances. Nasty, nasty people. Our next stream will, and speaking of this, our next stream should be Amber, if it's not Rosie, but I really want it to be Amber. And for y'all who have been keeping up or maybe not keeping up, Amber is still MIA. She's still posting about cameos and stuff like that. And I wanted to revisit a stream from a few months ago that truly didn't age well because not only was Amber demonetized again. Oh, by the way, I don't know if y'all know that. I feel like most of y'all watch other creators, but Amber got demonetized again. I have been on the platform since 2019 for the most part. I've never seen a creator demonetized, get their monetization back, and then get demonetized almost immediately after that. I've never heard of that in my life. I'm like, I have no proof. I want to be clear before I say this. My opinion, my speculation. I have no proof. But I would like to take this moment, and I will make sure I say this at the top of the Amber stream. I would like to take this moment to thank that journalist who's been looking into this space. I want to thank you. I want to give you your flowers. I have no proof they're behind her being demonetized again. But I feel like the questions that they've been asking has led to this. I don't know who this journalist is, but if they ever want to come forward, I will buy them lunch. I will buy them dinner. I don't know if that's like not ethical or something like that. I don't know what journalists are allowed to like receive, but baby, I don't know if they're vegan or whatever. If you eat meat, I got a nice steak dinner for you. Ruth Chris, STK, whatever you want. I don't give a fuck if the dessert is $20. Nice dinner for you. What's your Cash App? What's your PayPal? I genuinely believe that journalists played a part in Amber being demonetized again. Don't get me wrong, it's Amber's actions with her being in the LCU. But even Keemstar got upset recently because she kept running her mouth to Gemini. And he's like, she on her own. Where's Amber, y'all? The same Amber who used to sit on this platform and say, she's our boss. She was referring to the reactors. I've never worked at a company where my boss is out of a job and I still have my position. That wouldn't make you the boss. And the fact that she's not even on the platform posting, like, I didn't know, like, in my mind, I'm like, okay, she's gonna go to Kick, Twitch, what is it? Bitch been, for the most part, radio silent. Outside of her posting on Instagram stories, like, get cameos, get cameos, get cameos. And speaking of, I'm not gonna say the forum because I heard there's a forum I follow, and I heard that there's a chance they don't like when creators put a spotlight on them. So I won't say the forum, but I want to shout out this forum. And no, I'm not talking about the farms. I want to be very clear. I'm not talking about the farms. Fuck them. This forum who posts about Amber, who's not as toxic and disgusting as the forums, there was a viewer, I guess, who knows coding or some shit. They made a post where they used some type of coding to figure out how many cameos Amber has been getting booked these last few months. I want to shout out to that forum and shout out to that viewer who had a lot of time on their hands. One thing about this community, bitch, they got time. And I'll share those stats. I won't put it on screen because, again, I would have sworn I heard somewhere that forum doesn't like a lot of eyes on them. So I don't know if it's because of reporting. I really don't know the reason, but I'm going to respect them. But I'm going to read off the numbers that they put together of the cameos that Amber has been getting over the last few months. Is it a lot? Yes, especially because of the price point, but it's not sustainable. But I'm not going to lie, when they put the numbers together and gave specifics, I was just like, who are y'all? Who's purchasing her fucking cameos like that? Oh, okay. That's why. Thank you, Lily. Thank you. Yeah. So I won't say who it is. If y'all know who it is, you know who it is. But it's a form that I do comfortably follow because I know I'm not gonna go on there and just start seeing slurs. So I prefer to follow that forum over fucking Kiwi Farms. Jesus. Oh, that place. Anyways, let me continue. Let's see. Oh, I got you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you for 5 months. Charlie, my tall queen, your paintings are that. No, they're not. No. Oh, well, I know you shared some great news at the beginning of the stream, but seeing that you're pointing out the painting, I want y'all to understand when we cover Amber's stream, the older one that we're going to cover, she's out of a job. So I am going to paint for y'all different options that she may have. I just want you to know now. Normally, I try not to give y'all too much of a heads up, but please believe we will be painting when it comes to potential job opportunities for a 600-pound Foodie. We'll be painting. And make sure y'all come prepared with y'all paint brushes too. I don't want to hear no complaining. I don't want to see no tomatoes in the chat. Look at me. Painting makes us stronger. Thank you. Thank you. Why am I seeing no's already? Y'all must be responding to someone else because I know y'all ain't responding to my painting because I know y'all enjoy the painting. Smee, thank you. The painting is literally my weight loss. No, you know what? Smee, you could have whacked me harder and you didn't. So I'm going to appreciate that. For y'all who maybe knew, you will notice my mods whack me the most and drag me, but it's not. What inspires you to not eat as much is the strength that you get from the community. Yep. See how I spin that? See how? Thank you. And thank you again, Smee. Thank you, Boo. Christina, thank you so much for 7 months. Hope everyone is doing well. 20 pounds from my goal weight as of this morning. Congrats, Christina. I wish I could say that, but baby, keep doing your thing. And shout out to you because I know you've been on your journey for a while. So I'm wishing you the best and you got this. 20 pounds? You got it, boo. And come back and let me know when you hit it for a specific reason. Come back to me, please. And thank you again for 7 months, boo. Happy cat lady for life. Charlie's painting. Why do we have so many people against my paintings? Charlie's painting violates the Geneva Convention. Is this what y'all would tell the journalists if they came into this community today to ask y'all questions about the rumors of me running a cult? Are these the things you would say to the journalist? Are y'all not going to sit there and have my back? Again, journalists, if you were paying attention, I'm not Amber. And actually, journalists, there's a scammer in the community that scam people out of tens and thousands of dollars. Baby, that's a good story. Matter of fact, why didn't I think of that? Where's the journalist? I got receipts. Do they need a big story? I got receipts. I still have live streams. They worried about Amber. Baby, you got that. There is a reactor in this space, dear journalists, that scammed viewers out of tens of thousands of dollars. I got receipts on top of receipts. I got tweets. I got timelines. I got dates. I will ship you my my receipts. I will ship you my hard drive. I don't know why I never thought of that. We literally have a journalist circling the community. Girl, if you don't write this story up, I will give you an interview myself. Oh my God. I will give you the backstory of FFG, honey. That scamming ass bitch. And I got you tweets of her brother and her dad and her brother who exposed a lot of it. Oh, journalist. Could you imagine if the journalist actually got an interview with Chris as well? Y'all, we got to find out who the journalist. No, don't harass them. You don't need to find out who it is because I that could lead to something else. But let's get back to Chantel because I keep running my. No, actually, no. Let me get caught up with a little more support because I'm really behind. But y'all, could y'all imagine if the journalist tapped into the scam? Oh my God, FFG would really be tweeting like a cokehead on Twitter. Yamino Mabu, thank you. Where's the Sharbubu on blankets? Oh, you know what? You're right. Because I've actually gotten a suggestion before and I didn't think of that. Yamano, normally Normally, this would be a drag, but this is actually genius. You're right. The blanket emojis. Yes, you are so right. I just thought of something. Paintbrushes for the emojis. Oh my god. And the mute, hold on. Mute in short. Your two iconic qualities. Also, Chantal walked for 4 to 5 minutes without a rollator, more than Rosie. My love, you making me look bad. Listen. Oh, can I tell you, Yamano? I didn't even finish the vlog yet, the sit down nail thing yet, but there's a few other Rosie stuff that we have to cover. Who do you think will no, it's Chantel. I was gonna say who do you think would completely lose their mobility first, but I actually think it's Chantel. Rosie soon after, but I definitely think it's Chantel. And Yamano, thank you so much, boo. And I just want to say out loud, just in case Rosie is paying attention, Yamano was rooting for Chantel in Discord today. There were a few viewers who had to remind Yamano where their loyalty was. Yamano, sorry, I had to snitch. I had to snitch. I was looking at the chat and I saw a lot of people saying something to Yamano. I was like, did Yamano forget who they? Mm, I just, I'm just a messenger. HL, take one to wait, hold on. Takes one to wait, takes one to takes one to blow one. Oh, you better tell her. Thank you. Ew, what if remember in the OnlyFan days of Chantel? What do y'all think a threesome with Chantel, Shani, and Rev would look like? But I don't know if y'all remember, or if you know this, Rev and Shani used to have an OnlyFans, and obviously Chantel did too. What do you think a threesome with Rev and Shani would look like? I don't even know. I don't even want to begin to think what it would smell like, but and to be clear, I did see some of the OnlyFans content of Shani and Rev because there was an account that was made for their OnlyFans. Like I think no, not I think. A viewer would post their OnlyFans content. And of course, it ended up on my timeline. And I can't begin to describe to y'all what Shani looks like bent over. Like, if you were on Twitter and you were around when that account would post those things, you know what I'm talking about. I really can't begin to describe to y'all what she looks like bent over. Yeah, it's a lot. It was a lot to take in. Why am I seeing tomatoes? She's the one who did it. I'm just telling you, I'm just the mess. Why the messenger always got to get hit? See, now if I sit here and paint what it would look like for Chantel and Shani to 69, then I'd be wrong, right? See, that's why you saved the tomatoes, because I didn't even say anything tomato worthy. And even how would they? Okay. Girl, please said I hate it. Cancer warrior with the paperclip. I'm just saying, y'all don't think about stuff like that. It could have happened. In a different universe, it could have happened. They could have been fucking. You all right. I'm just saying these things can happen. Come on, guys. We're adults. Their OnlyFans would be monster truck skid marks. You want to know how accurate that is? Remember, we know about Chantel skid marks. Let's not forget about that long trail of blood Shani had left on Rev's bed a few months ago. And this is not me shaming nobody for accidents when they're on the period. I've had accidents, but just because she got a long ass crack and a long ass coochie, Shani. So when she got up, it was literally like this long. Period blood. So on any given day, if they got together and was doing OnlyFans, you would either see a long ass skid mark from Chantel's ass and coochie, or a long period. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the. Okay, sorry, I'm gonna go back. It's just my mind is going, and I like to think these things out loud because then I'm stuck with the thoughts, and nobody else gets to experience it with me. That's all I was saying. I'm just. But I would. Okay, y'all lucky I'm not high. That's the truth. By the way, Friday, normally I try to leave it for the weekends, but I won't be here this weekend. So Friday when I stream for my birthday, I will be high. That's the one you got to look out for. Cuz I get creative as fuck when I'm high. Just saying, just saying. Scram FFG is probably so jealous. FFG is just in a constant state of misery. So I'm sure she's going through a lot right now. Speaking of FFG, remember how I was telling y'all like what it would look like for FFG to get together with Chantel? Discord came through. I need to have that ready for within the next couple of streams because I saved it. But you just reminded me. And the photo, beautiful. All I could say is y'all talented. Idiot Witch, thank you. The threesome would be 3 hams in a garbage bag fighting for a dominance. Listen, well, Rev, that would be a losing battle. Honestly, when it comes to Rev, that would be a losing battle. But I would like to see what it would look like for FFG, Shani, Chantel, and Rev in the same house. Uh-huh. I'm just saying. I'll get to I'll run it back for the support. Let's get back to Chantel because this might turn into a fucking 3.5 hour stream. Y'all know me. I've been gone for a week and I just keep running my mouth. And thank you for y'all, especially in the member streams who have been like pushing me to do just chit chat streams. I'm just trying to figure out at least a topic we can go off of because I appreciate y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. I appreciate y'all. I just got to figure out. I still have to have some structure to it. I'm just not gonna come up here and be like, "Well, hi guys." Then I'd be Chantel. I don't want to do that. So I'm gonna figure out how to have some structure. But eventually, I am just gonna pop up here. We could talk. So I just got to see. Back to Chantel. Why do y'all follow me? Why are y'all here? There's times I'm like, God damn, bitch, shut up. Back to Chantel.
She compares herself to me and runs me down. So I need to school you on like how I'm 100 times in a better spot than you, okay, ma'am? Seriously, do a Rev impression. Yeah, if any of you can spare it in your heart, man, for, Shanny's hungry. Yeah, you look starving, buddy. I think you
I'm not gonna lie. Chantel ate with this impression. She really ate with this impression. That's one thing I will give Chantel when she lands an impression, she lands it. If you know who Rev is, because I know Rev and Shani may not be familiar to a lot of you, this impression was spot on. When she was I said, my thing is, why did she have to be such a piece of shit? She could lean into the impressions and really make a good following. But she chooses to be a piece of shit. Because this, I was just like, oh, excuse me.
should be asking for yourself, not her. She could go a month without food. In a survival situation. It's true. They don't do anything to help themselves. When I was miserable at my job, I spent hours a day getting a new job. And guess what? I got a new job. Before I moved here and I was in Syria with limited internet and communication methods, I spent hours a day looking for a place. And I have a place.
But she also spent hours a day begging for money online to fund that place. Does she forget that part? The same time she put into looking for a place was the same amount of time, if not double, that she was begging for money.
That's all I wanted to say. Like, maybe shut your yap because, I do, yes. No, I wasn't even hate watching. I was just, like, listening while I was doing things in the background. But, like, I did a lot of shopping this morning. Oh my God. My cart had 2 huge bags on them, and I was like, ah! And I had a cake. I was holding a cake. Because, like, so, Mother's Day cake.
Keep in mind, Chantel did this on Mother's Day, and let me actually get this community tab pulled up. She did post whatever she did for Mother's Day, which I was just like, not the big bowl of chips, but maybe her mom liked chips. I don't know. But for anyone who missed it, this is what she posted the following day. This was the Mother's Day spread. Um, a very interesting charcuterie board. I'm not gonna lie, the cheese, I would have been a little upset at the cheese. I love cake. Don't get me wrong, I love chips too, but the time and place. But this was the spread for her mama. I genuinely believe her mom deserves better, but here we are. Here we are. I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked, especially with the effort Chantel will put into people in her life, even though she'll make it seem like, oh, I do this for family. No, the fuck you don't. I personally think, don't get me wrong, like, obviously it's food, it's the thought that counts, the gesture. I just know what Chantel has done for men. She could have stepped it up for her mama. That's all I'm saying. She could have stepped it up for her mama. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna step it up and get caught up with the support because I am so behind. But I'm gonna do it after we bond a little bit. I'll be right back.
You ain't got enough of this fever, I know, I know. Nothing would remain and you don't wanna go, so go. Cause you're picking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. Don't you know what happens to dreams you don't follow? They crumble. You know I can't stay what you're getting so hollow. So go. Cause you're taking your pace, no time to waste. I wanna love you but life doesn't wait. You can't stay here and waste away. You need to taste every mistake, fall out and get up again and again. Again and again and again and again. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end. No time to waste. I wanna love you, but life doesn't wait. You can't see and waste away. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. And I'll meet you up, I'll meet you at the. I'll be with you always. You don't need to be afraid. I'll meet you at the end.
The breaks just have a bit of a different meaning today of all days, especially because Chantel was popping all that shit, talking about mobility, having no self-awareness, just to see her moving that fast. Just to see her moving that fast. Chantel couldn't do it today, which is crazy. I want to remind y'all, she attempted to go on a walk. Well, I guess like 2-ish hours ago at this point. No more than 5 minutes. No more than 5 minutes. And to be clear, just in case anyone's new to my channel, I've been in those same shoes. I used to be over 400 pounds. I know what that struggle looks like. I didn't try to glorify it online as if it was okay. Nah. I know exactly what that feels like, especially with Rosie with all the pain flares that she be complaining about. Oh, I'm in pain. I'm in this. I'm in that. My hand, my this. No, you are 700 pounds. I'm exaggerating. I think she's like 5 something, but she's huge. At the end of the day, majority of that pain is due to her weight. Please stop. And recently, in one of her more recent live streams, I think it was a troll, but someone was asking her if she lost weight recently. She was like, "Oh, I haven't checked. Maybe." Bitch, you have not lost a pound. You've only been gaining. Stop. Please stop. If you say, for example, watch Nikki T or you watch Scar, they mix like current and do retros. If you pop into any of their lives when they're doing a retro, you immediately notice how much weight Rosie has gained. Please. And speaking of Rosie, before I get to the support, because I made sure to grab this comment. Addicted to cold brew. I'm so happy to see you in chat. Rosie did you so dirty. For those who don't know, we're gonna go over this stream later on in the week. But Rosie unmodded Addicted to Cold Brew just because Addicted to Cold Brew was in somebody's chat, a reactor's chat. So she's another one. She wants to control where her viewers go. Mind you, Addicted to Cold Brew was one of her mods. So that means Addicted to Cold Brew was also someone she was barking orders at. We'll go over that. And I'm just like, bitch, you stop trying to control where people go. I've literally had I remember, I don't know if I told y'all this, but there was a point in time that I got a few DMs because one of my mods was in a chat of a creator like I strongly dislike. Like I got a few DMs about it, and I thought to myself, what y'all want me to do about that? I do not actually try to control where people go. There might be something they enjoy about the person. Just because I don't like them, don't mean they don't like them. As long as they don't bring that mess over here, do you think y'all could tell me who the fuck to watch? So why would I tell my viewers, oh, if you're in that chat, you are not welcomed over here? I would double down and go back into that person's chat. So Addicted to Cold Brew got unmodded because they were in some reactors chat. Still don't understand who. I think it was Quirky Crew. I don't know. But I'm just like, you are a fucking clown. You are a clown. But we will talk about that in a future stream. But I'm so happy I caught your comment, Addicted to Cold Brew, because I was so whack. And also, I know it's going to sound shocking, but sometimes if you notice a mod, like I'm coming from a creator's point of view, if you notice a mod do something that you don't appreciate or you side eye, it's actually common you just go to the mod privately. I know it sounds shocking. I know. Sounds a bit too mature. But you could just go to the mod and be like, hey, I peeped this thing. Can we talk about it? Didn't have to make a whole thing on stream, but what do I know? What do I know? What do I know? Ah, so great. Corvid, shut your ass up. Wait, I thought we were in a cult with strict rules. I forgot that's what this was supposed to be. It's just so weird. It's just, I don't get it. And she's not the only creator like this. I just don't understand that mentality. Because you got to remember that that type of mentality is the same mentality like Keemstar has, the same mentality FFG has. Do you see the similarities with these people? Weird. Ugh, it's so dumb. But let me continue with the support. My goal is to get as caught up as possible. I really fell behind today. And truly, I normally fall behind, but it's really because I just been running my mouth. I've been gone for a minute. And I just want to chop it up with y'all. There's times I'll be like halfway through the edit and I'm just like, I could just sit here and talk to y'all. Like, I really don't even care for the rest of the edit, but I put my work in, so we're going to get caught up. But let me see, where am I? Jezebelly, thank you. Hi, y'all. Been waiting for my dream job to start hiring for months. They just posted it and I applied. I'm being recommended by one of their top reps, but I'm still nervous. I need a Frosty. Y'all, I don't know if Jezebeli is still in chat because I'm way behind. Can y'all please tag Jezebeli and send them some love and encouragement? Jezebeli, if you're still in chat, if you watch this on playback, do me a favor. Screenshot your profile and DM me, whether it be in Discord or Twitter, because those are the main two that I use. If you happen to see this, screenshot your profile so I know it's you and DM me. When you get that job, I got something for you. And thank you for the support, boo. Cleaver, thank you. I'd be broke, bitch, but my people would be square with that type of income, right? With that type of income, Chantel didn't do that. Chantel truly didn't even look out for her people. Do y'all remember? And Clever, thank you for the support. Do y'all remember back when Chantel was making all that money and she did that giveaway? I think she was supposed to send like coffee or something to Lambo. Why was that such a struggle? Genuinely, I don't know if it's different in Canada, so I might be wrong here, but you can literally, at least in the States, have UPS come pick up your package from your door. So she don't technically even got to leave the house, and she still couldn't look out for her people, her community. Chantel has been a selfish bitch for years. With that income, even if she did it quietly, do you think Chantel was doing shit for her community quietly? No. No. I will never feel bad for this type of person to fall on hard times. Never. And thank you again, Clever. Kate Buns, my boo. Totally a 4 booster blanket kind of day. Looking mighty tall, Shabubu. You know what? Now that I think about it, maybe I should do 4 blankets for the emoji. You know what? Because I noticed, Kate Buns, you say 4 blankets a lot. For anybody wondering, I don't sit on more than 2 booster blankets. No more than 2. Kate Buns adds the additional 2. Thank you. But thank you, boo. Squinty Scar said this week Roz looked less swollen and almost skinty. Scar ain't say that. What do you say about that, ma'am? Still not blind? If Scar said that, Scar was kidding and Scar was trolling. Scar, tag me in Discord because I know you ain't say that. And also, to be fair, Scar goes live early in the morning in her time zone. Honestly, I be seeing shit until it hits noon. So even if Scar said that, Scar goes live early in the morning or Scar was trolling. I will make excuses for Scar. You hear me, K-Buns? I will make excuses for her and I stand by it. Thank you for the support. Moonbeam, I just want to say thank you again for the support. I did grab this earlier, but I just want to say thank you again. I appreciate you. Planet, thank you, boo. FFG would have tried to have CPS taken Chantel kids away for her to adopt. Oh my God, this is spot on. 1,000%. 1,000%. FFG would do that and make sure you hear the kids playing in the next room. Oh my God. The way she scammed over a cat, imagine if it was children. Do you hear me? She might have actually tried to get a degree for real to make sure she get them kids. Oh my God, it's so true. And for anybody who's been paying attention, you can't say that ain't true. That is so true and so sad. So damn sad. Moonbeam, thank you again for the 10 gifted. And to the new members, I hope you are enjoying. Please remember, you guys have access to the Discord. D with love, thank you. Happy almost birthday twin. D, I hope I see you Friday. You probably got plans, but my plans start on the weekend. If for any reason you are free on Friday, come in here. Let's celebrate together. But happy birthday for you to you too. Happy early birthday, boo. Taurus gang. I know that's right. Thank you. So we had May 9th, we had May 14th, we got May 15th. Spiteful's on Thursday, so 14th. Yeah, Spiteful's on Thursday. I'm gonna try to really make sure I make the support meeting on Thursday, just so I could make sure I catch you, Spiteful. I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try. Laura, thank you. We know you do your edits. Let it go. Let it go to heaven. Thank you, boo. Sometimes I just like to drive a point home. Sometimes, but you're right. Yeah, I do know that. You are so right, Laura. And I appreciate you. Thank you, boo. Laura said, don't give that bitch no airtime. Keep it pushing. You ain't wrong. But I will be doing a stream on her later on this week. That is true. Crimson, thank you so much, boo. Thank you for the support. I appreciate you, boo. I appreciate you. No, thank you so much. Novillian. I feel like I always say your name wrong. Novillian. That's why I don't say it half the time because I stay messing up y'all names. But thank you for 42 months. Panic seeing my graduation gown 2 days. Hold on. Panic seeing my graduation gown 2 days before I need it. Thank you for the stream and good luck to everyone who's making big moves this year. Baby, shout out to you and congrats. Congrats. You got this. Damn, y'all really pulling it off. Y'all really doing y'all things. I love that. Oh, speaking of, and thank you again for 42 months. Today I actually got a really great suggestion in Discord. I don't know how to like organize it and make it structured. But thank you again. I actually want to get because I screenshot it, so I want to make sure I give you the credit. I just got to figure out like how to do it. But Starseed Siren in Discord suggested that we do a stream, even if it's just once a year, where we come together and we talk about accomplishments, goals, things we're seeking, and different ways some of us are like being encouraged to keep like moving and do it once a year. So even when some of y'all are getting discouraged, say like if you're in school or if you're working hard to achieve a different goal, when you get discouraged, you could go back to that specific stream and be encouraged again. Does that make sense? And Starseed, hopefully I quoted that right. Like that's what I got from it. But I was just like, that is true. That's a good idea. I just don't know like how to structure it. I don't know if we should do like some sort of like panel because I feel like yes, your words, like people hear y'all words in chat, right? But sometimes to hear it, to hear the passion, to hear the dedication you guys have, I feel like that would touch more people. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, maybe we should do a panel where we're like talking about like, hey, I just got accepted here. This is my goal without saying personal shit. Like no one needs to know where you go to school. No one needs to know what area you live in, but just stuff like that. And say, for example, there might be someone who just got accepted, but they don't know the first step to this. There's going to be someone within the community who's like, oh, I've been through this. This is how you know what I'm saying? So that's what I want to put together, but I feel like it would be better for a panel so that y'all could hear it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I want to figure out a way to put that together. And even if it is a once a year thing, y'all have that stream to go back to. Like on the days like you ain't got it in you. Cause I love when y'all share what you're working hard towards. Cause as you saw earlier, literally someone is going back to school because y'all share that. And when they said this, I was just like, this is genius. So I'm gonna see how to do that. And more than likely, it will be a panel. You don't have to be on camera or anything like that. And use your usernames. Use your usernames. Like for example, EB would still be EB. Like don't use your names. Don't say areas you live in. Shit, don't say schools, none of that. But use your usernames and like that to keep y'all safe too. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna work on that and figure out it wouldn't be this week, but I want to figure out how to do that. But yeah, sorry, long-winded way of saying we're gonna try that out eventually. Banjo, thank you for 9 months. Look, there's a reason FFG has her own channel in the server, just like QLR, ALR, Locale, Universe, and Foodie. That part. And there are some days that FFG thread be popping. I appreciate you, Boo, and thank you for 9 months. MC, thank you for 10 months. Chantel is the first person to ever make Shani look pretty. Honestly, depending on the angle, but I will say Shani, especially in her Jeffree Star days, if y'all was watching back then when, they still had a little bit of money, Shani is one of the first people, though, for real, who I've seen put on makeup and look dirtier than before the makeup. If you were around back then, you know what I'm talking about. It's not that she looks clean prior to the makeup. She just didn't look as dirty. And then she would put on the makeup and I'm just like, what did you do? Mind you, she'll spend like $50 on a palette back then. She'll spend like $50 on a palette, all that. What did you do? Worthless. Mind you, I want to remind y'all, $750,000. She didn't get her teeth done. She didn't get on weight loss meds. No skincare products. Her hair looks with 750. I'm not saying I'm gonna be irresponsible like them, but if you don't think I'm gonna be out here doing some shit. I'm going to be out here doing some shit. When I tell you I'm gonna have $1 million smile gap wear. Oh, my face will look like porcelain. And I already work hard on my face, but with 750,000, yes, I'm gonna look out for my people. I'm also gonna do some selfish things for me. At the very least, you would have thought she got her teeth fixed. She literally, genuinely, like has 2 teeth left in her mouth. It's crazy, crazy. But choices. Mars, shout out to our incredibly talented girl Lilo. Yes, just know she draws the line at she draws the line at tongue when it comes to some requests. If you know, you know. Mars, what the hell? Wait, are you talking about the FFG and Chantel edit? I feel like I tapped into that. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be thinking of a different conversation. But if that's the one you're talking about, I know. And for anyone who knows, Lilo's in Discord and Lilo be drawing a ass off. So thank you again, Mars. Thank you, boo. Let me see. Nimadid. Thank you for 36 months. 3 years. Got my place on my employment law degree. Shout out to girlies in Discord. Right back to bed for me. Nimadid, I already shout you out in the beginning of the stream. I ain't forget about you. Shout out to you, boo. Let me see. Idiot Witch, thank you. I'm your alt goth baddie phase. In your hold on. You're right. Let me put this back on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. In your alt goth baddie phase with the gloves. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hold on. Hold on. Do y'all see it? Do y'all see it? I feel like Remy pulled it off a bit better because the painted nails. So just imagine painted nails. But yeah. Um, what would if I was acting goth? What actually? Let me shut the fuck up. But I should leave these on for the rest of the stream. Thank you, idiot witch. Yamino, I do your nails. Put the wish list up for the glasses and glasses chains for your birthday. You can match with Scar. You think I should do that? Maybe I should do that. Technically, I'm already matching with Rosie without wearing a bra majority of my streams. I just make sure y'all don't see it. So yeah, maybe I should add the glasses. Maybe I should like put a whole outfit together inspired by all the girls. Or maybe I should do they sell fake side ponytails? What if I got a fake side ponytail, did the glasses, I got the gloves. I feel like I should get a top inspired by the girls though. Maybe like a floral top like Chantel. Yeah, like if I did a floral top, because what top would represent Chantel? Maybe like a floral top, like a side ponytail wig, and then the glasses with the chain. If for any reason, I'm gonna look, but I know y'all work hard too. If for any reason y'all see an Amazon wig with a side ponytail, just drop it in my DMs. Just drop it in my DMs. Please, please, please. That's what I would do. Oh, a Betsy Johnson dress. Okay. Wait, is Betsy Johnson still in? Wasn't you know what? Let me shut up. That might be a whole different designer. For some reason, I was in the impression Betsy Johnson was under some type of trouble with it. Not trouble, but their brand was struggling. I could be wrong though. Don't listen to me. Let me see. Where am I? Cara Roof Chantel. Exactly. While she's sitting here talking shit about Jason and what he did to Shani, she really forgets that. She really does. Ruthie, thank you so much, boo. She's criticizing Shani and her kids like Chantel didn't have Timbit locked up in a dirty room in the villa with no medical care. Horrible, horrible conditions. The bowls, the food, the way they ate the food, the litter box that they kept in the closet that was not cleaned often, the dirty ass house. Again, Chantel neglected her cats the same way Shani neglected her kids. And there's a certain part I don't think we passed it yet. I don't think we passed it. I'll get back to the support because you just reminded me when it comes to the neglect. Because I don't think we talked about the abuse. And I'm referring to the cats. A reminder. A reminder. Go ahead, Chantel. Clown ass bitch.
So, anyway, I wouldn't be here complaining about these people, but she just had to like I'm in awe that she has the nerve to even be like, do I have problems in my life? Obviously. Do I complain about them every day? No. I bees, you know what I mean? Like, they're in a tent. I'm in a condo because I know my priorities.
She's literally in that place because she's horrible with finances still. And if Chantel truly knew her priorities, getting solid to Canada wouldn't be such a struggle. Chantel forgets she has told the internet her financial struggles. The main reason Salah still can't get to Canada, it's not that Chantel can't come up with the money or maybe find it somewhere or just beg online to get Salah from Syria to Canada. She still got debt to pay off. Again, she is living in a place that she truly can't afford while trying to pay off debt to get her scamming husband to Canada. Yes, they are living in a tent. They deserve to live in a tent. But Chantel also forgets she's one permanent demonetization or termination away from possibly being in the same situation. The only reason Chantel probably wouldn't end up in a tent or on the street is because no matter what, her family would probably still take her in. Her mom would probably still take her in. That's the only reason. Please.
Okay? She let a man abuse her kids. Plain and simple. And you can say, oh, I never kicked him in the stomach. You still abused him. You went to jail for it, you fucking liar.
To be clear, yes. Yes, Rev absolutely abused those kids along with Shani. And Shani is still with that man. Just like Chantel was still with Natter after Natter abused BBJ. Here's a reminder.
Looks like people obviously are just like, I check my comments, it's BBJ's being abused, BBJ's being thrown from a trapeze, BBJ's being stabbed. I don't want to downplay BBJ's, what you can call it, mistreatments. She's not being abused. I told you about what happened the one time. It shouldn't have happened. I shouldn't have told you guys. Like, I feel like this is just like inappropriate to tell a whole bunch of people, especially knowing the reaction and how serious. Like, these things are what causes the cops to get called. It causes animal services.
Real quick, we're gonna continue with the story time. And before I say this, y'all are grown. Y'all do what y'all want. I just noticed people tagging ganja, and I just want to make sure I highlight this, and hopefully it resonates a bit more with me saying it. Go to the ER. Please go to the ER. Recently, something happened to someone close to me, and they prolonged checking it out. Go tonight. I don't know your time zone. Go now. My stream will be here, and this is not me telling you gotta leave. Put on your shoes while listening. But go get that checked out. Something happened to, that's why I wanted to stop. Something happened to someone close to me recently, and they prolonged looking into something. I don't want to say too much. Something, and it ended up being worse because they were just trying to not have the hospital bill, not do that. Ganja, go get it checked out, please. I'm begging you. This is coming from me. This is coming from me. Now back to Chantel. Please go get it checked out, Ganja. I'm not playing.
Yeah. I wouldn't still be talking to Natter if my BBJ was hurt. If he even like raises his voice at BBJ ever again, obviously I've never ever talked to him again. So basically what happened, because people are confused. I'm not gonna try to like downplay it or make it sound better, because no, I'm not going to do that. We were arguing a few months ago, or a couple months ago, I don't remember the exact day. We were arguing, And I'm only going over this again because I already told you about it, so I may as well clarify what happened. Nobody was kicked. Nobody kicked BBJ. So what happened was we were arguing. We were both really tired. I don't remember even what we were arguing about. We had like 2 really, really, really bad fights. And the one I already told you about. Then this one, there was no like violence or anything. It's just that we were shouting. Like we were shouting at each other pretty loudly, and then that was it. Like BBJ was like in the way, walked like on the couch, you know, like the middle part of the brown couch. Well, that's what happened. She was like crying at us for treats, and he just kind of like get out of the way, like kind of like swatted her away, and then like didn't like chase her around the house, but like chased her. She ran up the stairs, like to get her out of the way because he was frustrated. And I didn't really see like exactly like whatever. She's like, she was scared, startled, and you know, but like the last time she saw him, she was eating out of his hand and stuff, and like she just hid for a while, but she was starting to come around a bit, you know. What happened really did, like, I think after that I was in my room depressed eating lokma for a few days.
So I want to just, to summarize this. Natter hit her cat. She was sad. She was upset. She's making excuses. Reminder, still took Natter back. Still was chasing Natter, not took Natter back. Chasing Natter.
Because we did break up. I was like, this is like, that's it. Like, never again. We had a really bad fight. I shouldn't have told you guys about it publicly, so I want to apologize for taking you guys on a roller coaster, for
Oh, I forgot. Prison Becky. You started, I think, in Kuwait. Yes, Prison Becky, the clip I'm playing, this was her retelling the story because she started to get backlash. Natter hit BBJ. They were arguing, and I guess BBJ was on the couch in the way, and he swatted BBJ, and BBJ was like, standoffish, because obviously now the cat is scared. But yes, to be clear, Natter did hit BBJ, and then she tried to walk it back a few times. And actually, I have another clip for you, Prison Becky. Before I get to that clip, I just want to shout out Panda Pondu. Panda Pondu, I don't know if you've been in the chat the whole time, but I just want to say right here, thank you for this edit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because if you didn't grab this, baby, this stream wouldn't be a thing. Because I don't like to go on specific forums that save deleted stuff. It's either I have to download it, or a creator that I fuck with has it. So thank you, Panda. Shout out to you for grabbing this. I appreciate you. But Prison Becky, real quick, I want to put this back up and get this. Now, this clip that I'm about to play you is from a few days prior to what you're seeing here. Granted, yes, this is in 2021. The reason she went live while driving to try to re-explain and get like some of the criticism to calm down is because she went live. She had already told the story of how Natter hit BBJ. And then she went live from her home. This is around the time that Natter was still kind of okay with being at the villa. And look at what she tried to pull off, and it was not working. This clip that I'm about to play you, like the criticism doubled. Because she was sitting here trying to sell it to viewers like, look, he's good with the cats, even though I just told you he hit the cat. Look at this.
okay. Oh, Sam rolled over. He wants you to play with him. Look at this. You think? Is this somebody who would hurt a cat? Look at this friggin' white, fluffy.
And just to be clear, that was Natter. That was Natter rubbing Sam. That wasn't Pete's. She wanted to show viewers like, no, he's fine with the cats. He's fine. Bullshit. And listen to how she responds to EG right here.
For now, EG, yes.
What she was responding to is EG in chat saying, "You want us to pretend you didn't tell us all those things about him?" Because she was live trying to show a better side to Natter. Like, look, he's fine with the cats. Does he look like he would hurt a cat? And EG's like, girl, so you want us to forget all the shit you told us? For now, EG, yes. Just forget all the abuse I talked about. Forget everything I told y'all. Just forget about it. Just go with what I'm selling you now. That's what she used to do. That. For now. That's the shit she used to do. Back to her.
You know, giving you whiplash with everything. He felt really, really bad for it. Like, I don't want to, like, seem like I'm making excuses for people. Like, I'm just telling you what happened after. Like, you know, I cried and was like, BBJ, and he actually was crying and was like, don't talk about it. It makes me feel horrible. I did make sure, like, I was like, go check her. Is she okay? Like, I went to check her and she was fine. Like, she's not hurt. She wasn't hurt. No scratches, no broken bones on poor BBJ. Like, she's not abused. She just got startled.
So because BBJ didn't have like scars, scratches, stuff like that, that made it okay. Got it. That made it okay. All right.
But yeah, that did piss me off and made me very mad. That's why I talked to you guys about it. Made me very mad, and I think what happens is when I'm mad, I come on here and I tell you every horrible thing because then I feel like, okay, I'm going to be too ashamed to go back. That's like me wanting to end everything. But that's impulsive of me because I don't fully think the situation through. Am I really ready? Am I going to just come back on here and, you know, like, do you know what I mean? So being impulsive is definitely something that affects my life a lot.
Like, I don't know what else to say. Exactly. She got back with, like, I don't know. It's just they're a whole mess. They have, at the end of the day, they're a whole mess. 100 times worse than me. And so therefore they have no right to open her friggin' toothless head and talk shit about me.
I want to repeat what I said at the top of the stream. Chantel is Shani, just in different font.
Okay. Like, I don't wish anyone to go hungry and, like, have a miserable life. But that's your own, like, you literally do nothing to help yourself. At all, whatsoever. Pookie, I have a food budget. My bills are paid. I give to people who are less needy. I donate to charity. I help people. So at the end of the day, what I spend on food is none of your fucking business, is it? If you want something bad enough, you'll do it. Same thing with me, with my health journey. I know that. But I'm not here sitting here going, oh, geez, I'm so fat. I wonder why. Pity me. Like, you know?
Chantel may not be asking why she's the way she is, but Chantel absolutely comes online for pity. She absolutely does. This is the same Chantel, what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, that was online crying for this. Keep in mind, earlier today, especially since Sala mentioned she got to get her mobility and stamina up, let's not forget these are the tears she was crying not too long ago because Sala dared suggest that she get healthier. Just a quick reminder.
Oh, I need like a good 2 or 3 years to really change my life, you know? He doesn't get that. He thinks I can just diet these problems away. And he makes me feel so bad. Like, you know, how many times did I tell you to get your health in order in Kuwait? Like 3 years wasted of it. Like, oh, nice, thank you. And even in Thailand, he would make me feel so bad about myself. Like, oh, I'm gonna go for a walk. You can't go for a walk because you can't walk that far.
I mean,
I mean, was he lying? We saw what Chantel looked like cleaning or around her apartment. She uses a grabber. She barely can do anything. She gets up to clean for a couple of minutes. She's completely winded. You heard early in the stream what she sounded like simply cleaning the litter box. Let's pretend they were genuinely together, like Salah's not after anything. You would want that for your partner. Chantel is a burden to anyone she's with, and she's not even trying. She was supposed to be doing some like reset. I think it was supposed to start at the beginning of this month. That lasted not even 24 hours. Earlier today, it took a lot of pushing from the chat and Salah for her to go on that 5-minute walk. Chantel doesn't have what it takes to turn this around. The best way I could put it, right? Within the community, even though we're very niche, there's a lot of viewers. There's thousands upon thousands of viewers within our space. Out of the thousands and thousands of viewers, there's at least one viewer who in the next month will give birth to a child. I believe that because I know you guys announce those things. That viewer who gives birth to a child in the next couple of months, their baby will learn to walk before Chantel walks again. That's how fucked up she is, and that's how much this shit isn't going to turn around. Really put that into perspective. There's going to be a child born, and that child will be walking sooner and faster than Chantel in her 40s, who needs to turn around the health, the poor health that she's in. One of the biggest mistakes Chantel did was buying that scooter. She is done. She is done.
I probably could be more giving. I would like to volunteer when I'm a bit better, in a bit better shape. I've never had to hustle for anything. Are you kidding? You don't know my whole life? What the hell? You know why? You know why, though, it makes it look like that? Because I've had to work my ass off my whole life. No, I mean, I literally, from the age of 16, I was kicked out of my house. I had to sleep on couches. I still went to high school and made the honor roll so I could go to university. Living from couch to couch at party houses. Hungover, going to class. So, excuse me, thank you. While everybody, and then I left school to volunteer 8 hours a day of my time in Katimavik. Then came back, finished high school by myself, went to university, worked my entire life.
I would like to point out to anyone who may be new to Chantel or didn't watch Chantel back in the day, I want to point out a lot of this is exaggerated. Even if it was all true, look at what she has become today. It's exaggerated, to be clear, but look at what she has become today.
I've never been on any kind of social, not that there's any problem if you need it, you know, but I've never, like, to say I've never had to, what? My family's not rich. I don't come from a privileged background. My mom was a single mom on welfare most of my childhood. Like, she made a comment about my pet being a pet parent with Julia being not being spayed right away. Meanwhile, we are traveling.
I would just like to remind y'all what was happening with Julia. A trip was more important than taking care of Julia.
Very soon. I don't feel comfortable with getting her fixed without me being here to care for her and to keep an eye on her. So basically, we made the decision to go back to another vet and another pet clinic and say, you know, can we get her another shot for now? And the vet said yes, but this will be the last one. Usually 2 is like the max recommended, just to prevent problems in the future that the hormones could cause. Seeing that we don't really have another choice because we don't have the time. I know people will say, well, that's not an excuse not to get your pet. Not getting them fixed is not a medical emergency, okay? Like, we have these tickets bought, we have the hotel paid for, we have everything, and we will lose money on the plane tickets and everything. So, yeah. Like, dude, you literally abuse a child. And you literally verbally abuse Shani every... Those live streams before they got kicked out of their house were awful.
Chantel's talking about abuse. Chantel is talking about abuse. Okay.
Don't talk to me!
Why did I scream? Because I'm insane. Like, literally.
I did whip a phone at him, though, once, too, and it hit him in the eye. I did many things to hurt him, too, including being physically and verbally abusive towards him in fights. Whether you like Shani or not, the way he was being was awful.
And this is her being awful to her partner.
Eat shit. Kol hara in your fucking language. You and your whole bloodline. Inbred bloodline. He's literally messaging the haters. He's a fucking mutt. He's a pig. He's a dog. I'm gonna go scorched earth on your fucking ass. Insult my family. Fuck your family. Fuck them all. No, I don't plan on talking shit about other people every single day. What is ethical? I don't know. I think maybe, negative criticism all day, every day is probably like toxic and not really ethical, but.
And that's where I ended it. According to her, she won't be talking about Shani moving forward, but it's Chantel. She just rotates who she gets upset at. A couple of days ago it was Shani, in a couple of days it might be Yaba, or it might be FFG again. Shit, it might be me. You never know. And damn near every single time, she hasn't learned to shut the fuck up. Because one thing she's not going to do is make valid points without the finger also being pointed at her. I don't get how, after all these years, she hasn't learned, but I will continue to say, thank you for the content. She is dumb. She's truly dumb. And I still, because the clips just played, I still don't understand how Sala is moving forward with Chantel. Every time I hear her say, I play the clip, inbred bloodline, mutt, dog, pig, and some of the words she was saying, like, in his language. No, ain't no way. I understand there are people in different countries who want a better life. I would find it outside of Chantel. There's no way. There's absolutely no way you could be that disrespectful, that degrading, and I continue speaking to you. Ain't no fucking way. But Sala has a goal. Kalanka, thank you for 14 months. My Caribbean wife would play Minecraft with my soul for letting our home get like that. Same. There is no, like, I would not even know how to breathe living in a home like Chantel's. Like, how I feel like a good amount of people might be like this. Like, how mess just like clutters your mind? Imagine waking up to Chantel's home every day. I would be in a constant state of like panic. That is so much. I wouldn't be able to think clearly. Keep in mind, I work from home. Imagine working from home and just being surrounded. No. Mm-mm. Oh, Sequoia, I know you're referring to Sala and everything that happened with Chantel. You don't come back from that. That's why I don't understand why Sala is still around. You don't come back from that. But it's part of the reasons too why her behavior doesn't change when it comes to certain aspects of her life, because that would have been a consequence. Like, your mouth cost you your husband because you sat online in front of thousands of people and said what you said about his family and alluded to him being a pedophile. Let's not forget. But Sala's still around. Ain't no way. Sorry. Ain't no way. Not a chance in hell. Laura, damn, I wish I could be you. I'm signing off. Bye. Wait, are you talking about what's her name? Chantel? Laura, I don't know if you actually went to sleep, but thank you for stopping by, boo. Thank you for spending a lot of time actually in chat today. Thank you, boo. Sky, my boo, thank you for 4 months. Yami cleans Rosie's scalp with her mouth. You know what? Sky, hold on, Sky. Let me save this. We should spread that rumor because you know I started the whole rumor and lie that Yami is Remy's cousin. Y'all, this is the second rumor and lie that we're gonna spread. Hold on, I gotta screenshot it. You heard it here first, y'all. Yamino cleans Rosie's scalp with her mouth. Yep. Period. Period. Spread it. Matter of fact, I need to make it into Scar stream tomorrow to spread that lie. Y'all, please help me spread. We know it's a lie, but there are other people in other chats that don't. We got to spread that lie. Thank you. Yep. I see it. I see it. Not Dessa saying, Charlie, don't you dare. Dessa, we got to spread this. We got to. Yamino be going around lying, saying I'm short. This is payback. This is payback. Do you know how many different places through this corner of the internet Yamino has gone and told people I'm not really tall, I'm short? It's payback. Oh, here go Yami. And hold on, it's called preening, and I have a beak. Thank you very much. See, Yami's not even denying it. Yami's not. Let me screenshot this. Hold on. This is proof. This is proof, so no one can say I'm lying. Hold on. This is proof. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Period. Thank you. Thank you, Yami. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. I'm saving those. Thank you. Shmi, I appreciate you. Charlie, you literally hypnotized us with Cult Church. I don't know what you're talking about. If there's any journalists watching in this moment, Shmi's a mod, but Shmi's also confused. It's actually late for Shmi. That's part of the problem. We run no cults. We just encourage people. Thank you, Shmi. But for real, journalists, if you see this, I got a scamming story for you, and I'm not playing. Thank you. Not you again. Thank you. Their OnlyFans would be Monster Truck Skim. You did say that. Thank you, boo. And I got this one as well. Oh, I'm actually not that far behind. I appreciate this. Addicted to cold brew. Now is the time for Spectrum to do their thing. Let me tell you, before I started the stream, I was panicking a little bit, and it wasn't Spectrum. Technically, it wasn't Spectrum, but it's been raining this afternoon and thundering a little bit. How about 20-ish minutes before my stream started, my power went out. It came back up, I want to say like 10, because it was out for like 10 minutes. I was actually sitting here panicking for a second because I'm like, there's no way. I've been gone for a week. I sat here, put this edit together, did my makeup, and my power's out. But it did come back. But yeah, just so y'all know, right before the stream started, I was pissed. I was pissed. But thank you again, Addicted to Cold Brew. Thank you, boo. Charlie, Chantel and Shani can't 69, and you know it. They can only 8. Don't make me commission an artist. Don't make me ask an artist. Because you know we creative. Don't worry, y'all. I won't do it. I won't show it on stream. Oh my God. But I'm telling y'all, that OnlyFans would have popped off in this community. You know we nosy ass people. So it would have made some income. See, Chantel thinks she's too good for Shani when really they could have made a bag together. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Olivia, thank you. Do you think actually, because you know how they're both big as hell, and you remember their OnlyFans, they both had the bathtub scene where they look like raw chickens. Chantel and now that I think about it, they actually did have similar OnlyFans stuff. But anyways, so Shani and Chantel had the raw chicken thing in the bathtub. What if you put like Rev in between them? And it looked like, imagine Rev in between Shani and Chantel. That would be the sight to see. I'm just saying, that would be a sight to see. Yeah, I gotta admit, like, just saying. Rue, thank you for 3 months. I'm here because the mental images of Foodie Beauty FFG rolling in the hay keeps me from overeating. Rue, did you hear about the new image with Chantel, Shani, and Rev? I'm just saying. I'm just saying we can add FFG into the mix. I'm just saying. But I really want to keep it with the two bigger girls for sure. Wow, that's so disgusting. I am so grateful you guys stick with me because I ain't gonna lie, that's nasty as hell. But it sounds so interesting at the same time. Yeah, nasty. Rue, thank you again for 3 months. Yami, where are my writers at? Take notes of the paintings and send me the fanfics. Oh yeah, aren't you working on that? Tag me on any social media. Let's make a community. Wait, Yami, I got ideas. I have ideas. Yami, I can literally create new names for sex positions. Oh, like for example, like you know how FFG is like the fries? We can like dunk in the fries and I Yami, let's work on this. Work on this. We can come up with some creative shit. We can come up with and I wouldn't be able to show images on screen, but what I could do, peep this, right? Say if I read something on screen, I could do something like this, like behind the avatar, and then I lean in to the mic and I say, on a rainy day, Monday, the night was calm, the birds were chirping. Inside the house, at the end of the street, laid FFG, Chantel, and a visitor by the name of Shani. She was dropped off by her former partner, Rev. What they didn't know is when she entered the house, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Y'all get it? Y'all get it? I could like lean into the mic and like, Yami, let's do it. Yami, I'm gonna lose subscribers, but oh my god, you just like when I tell you I know people go unsubscribe. Like, bitch, you pushing it. Think about it though. Think about it. Think about it. Like, I just gotta put an image up and focus on my voice speaking into the mic and then sell it to y'all. And then I could put some like sexy music as I read it. I can make sure I definitely drink some tea and honey to make sure my voice is like more buttery, and then just sell it to y'all. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I was built for this. I was built for this. Not dark rubber ducky. Don't leave me. And then here go prison Becky. No, listen, y'all. We're a mixed bag. We should, explore our creativity. You know what I'm saying? Explore our creativity. Not Badusi been here this whole time. Hey, boo. Hubby's, hold on. Hubby chases my mudslide. Wait, wait, wait. No, I read this earlier. Mudslide. Yeast. Okay. Because I've read this earlier and I was laughing. Hubby chases my mudslide yeast. I hope I'm reading that right. But either way, Badusi, I was updating the members earlier and I knew it was you. Because I had to do a double take when I read it because I'm like, what the fuck is this name? And I'm like, what am I talking about? This is Badusi. But hey, boo. Bunazo, thank you for 13 months. Hi, Queen. One of these days, please show us Rio on live. Rio's always around. He's always around. I mean, that time he was hopping on here, but I guess it is overdue. Maybe I could do it on members. Hopefully he don't try to take over or lay on the this. But Rio's always, I'm surprised you actually didn't hear him earlier because he had bust through the door, but thank you so much, boo. I will say y'all request Rio a lot. And even in Discord sometimes I'll post, oh, there was someone who drew a beautiful portrait of Rio. And shout out to y'all who actually do that too. Just Jamie, thank you. Addicted to Goldberg was going through enough. They didn't need real Rosie's drama. Rosie sounds like a cult leader. And it made no sense. Keep in mind, y'all, I've seen Addicted to Cold Brew around the community for a long time. Addicted to Cold Brew is a long time viewer. I personally, and I'm in several chats of many creators who follow Rosie. I've never seen Addicted to Cold Brew say some nasty shit about Rosie. That was the other confusing part. Like, if Addicted to Cold Brew was like, maybe in somebody's chat, like, yeah, she a nasty ass pig and da da da, then I'd be like, oh, maybe she had to take the wrench. I've never seen Addicted to Cold Brew say nothing crazy. That's why I'm like, what was said? Keep in mind, unless I missed it, Rosie never said what Addicted to Cold Brew said in whatever reactor's chat. You just want to control people, weird bitch. And thank you again, just Jamie. Junie, thank you, my beautiful Siren 7-4 tall queen. Thank you. Oh, see, I was about to talk shit, and that's why that happens, and I'm gonna still talk shit. Yeah, I'm gonna take notes. 7-4. Thank you. I do that sometimes. Right before I'm gonna talk shit, I hit something. It's a sign probably stopping me, but I'm gonna keep going because I'm stubborn. Thank you, Junie. Let me see. Naya Cooks, thank you. So glad I caught the stream. Happy birthday month to Charlie and all the other May babies. Mine is on the 27th, Gemini. Shout out to you, to another May baby. Shout out to you and happy early birthday, boo. Happy early birthday. Okay, Gemini, I know that's right. Queen Red, shout out to you, Charlie, the queen of receipts. Thank you. I try. And these bitches, especially these lying fraud ass bitches, they really had to have me become that person. They did. So I kind of owe thanks to them too, but thank you, boo. And my receipts always come through. Just know that. Let me see. I'm almost caught up. OG Alexa, thank you. Pregnant as heck. And this is my soap opera. Wishing you a safe, healthy, healthy delivery and everything, boo. And it's a mess. It's a mess. And actually, OG, no. That will be later on this week. I was going to say to look forward to something, but I still got to make sure I tie some things together. Either way, thank you for being here with us and enjoy and keep you and baby good. Cause y'all, you know how sometimes they're like, oh, the babies can hear this, hear that. Imagine the baby hearing this mess. I just know. We're a special bunch. That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, aka journalist, where's my lobster? Listen. Oh, I thought you were saying you were the journalist. I was about to say, Addicted to Cold Brew, hit me up. Hit me up immediately. As a matter of fact, maybe I should help Zach and be like, Zach, is there any way I could like pitch a story to the journalist? Could y'all imagine if we got like a big spread? And thank you again, Addicted to Cold Brew. If we got like some type of big spread or story, because you know how there's different articles that are written about Chantel, but if we could get a bigger one written about the biggest scam to happen in this community, y'all, I don't know what y'all believe in. Cross your fingers, toes, whatever. Let's manifest this. I don't know if that's how manifesting works, but you get my point. You get my point. Prayer circles. Creed, thank you for 6 months, boo. Love ya. Love you too, boo. And I got you. I saw your message. Thank you, boo, and thank you for the support. I appreciate you. H.O. Charlie, which do you like more, crystal ball type things or 4-pack of golden coasters? HL, I promise you, I'm getting it. I promise you, this month. It damn sure won't be this week, but this month I am getting the PO box. You ain't the only one who's like, girl, get the damn PO box. I'm gonna absolutely get the PO box this month because I feel like you gonna square up with me if I don't. I got y'all. I appreciate you. Oh, crystal ball type thing or 4-pack of golden coasters. Honestly, I love gold. And also, please never feel obligated to get me anything for real. One of the reasons I do want to get the PO box back is so I could get some of like your artwork. Like, because you guys will draw stuff and obviously I take screenshots, but I know some of y'all would actually send it. So that's one of the biggest reasons I do want to get the PO box back because I like to save stuff like that. So, and I appreciate you, boo. But I love gold. Fake gold. Obviously, I'm not asking for real anything. I'm talking about gold colored stuff. Smee, please refund my memberships. Smee, now I'm gonna paint specifically for you in the next stream. Smee, you locked in. You stuck. Yeah, you stuck. So no, you stuck. Thank you. I appreciate you both. You be needing that Fairfield Hills in Newtown. You be needing that Fairfield. What's that again? You explain to me what that is. I want to remind y'all. Sometimes it takes me a minute to catch things. And also, I'm going to use the excuse that it's late at night. I will continue to use that excuse because you literally explained to me the Fairfield Hills reference. You explained to me. Oh, wait. Hold on. Everybody stop. Give me 1 second. HO, thank you. Hold on, no. I just saw somebody tag me and I need to see that. Hold on. Where did it? I just saw it. Okay, Ganja made it. Ganja, keep me posted, boo. Keep me posted. I'm pretty sure you're in Discord or we've DM'd before. Keep me posted and I hope everything's okay. Keep me posted and thank you for going for real. Thank you for going. Thank you for going. Okay. Thank y'all for tagging me because I'm actually happy because I would have wondered if they went. Junie, wait, your thing didn't have a message. Am I tripping? Junie, I don't think yours had a message for. Oh no, shit, you upgraded. Hold on. Back up, everybody. Hold the fuck up. You upgraded to the welfare fund? Thank you, boo. Ready, set, EBTs. Thank you, Junie. I thought this was a milestone, so I was trying to find your milestone message. I didn't realize you upgraded. I appreciate you, boo. Thank you. Thank you for playing your part and helping keep my black ass off of welfare. I appreciate you. TJ. Hi, Charlie. I DM'd you that fight me more FFG. Oh, wait. To your IG page. Thank you. Thank you for telling me it's IG because I rarely check IG. I need to actually start using it again eventually. But thank you, TJ. And I will look up for that. Thank you. And I will have that for the next stream because our next stream should be Amber. Hopefully nobody act up. But I appreciate you, TJ. Thank you. Badusi, hubby chases, not Badusi. Hubby chases my mudslide yeast. Thank you. Yeah, y'all don't like my name? Love it. You are the most memorable and iconic distractions in this community. And I say distraction in a good way. You will literally stop what's happening just off of your name alone. Off of your name alone. And I know it's not for everybody, but y'all hear how I talk. I live for this shit. I live for it. Thank you, Badusi. Thank you. Y'all, I finally caught up. Thank you for also being patient with me when it comes to the support. I just try to keep a balance, even though half the time I'm still behind. Not Prison Becky said my stomach is churning. Prison Becky, thank you for still being in the community because I know you tired of my shit. I know Prison Becky is tired of my shit, but you are still here. You are still with us and you are still locked in. Eventually, your stomach won't do that. You will feel stronger. You'll feel stronger. You hear me? It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Right, keto girl? Badusi and OG. Shit, I love it. I love it. Honestly, sometimes I be trying to think of my own like funny names like Badusi, but it don't hit like that. That's why I be like, Badusi, how you think of this shit? Cause mine, I got the painting locked down. But when it comes to the username, like turning it into a username, something like creative, it's hmm. Wait, it's mud lu do yeast? Am I saying it wrong? Yeah, if I'm saying wait, mud ludu yeast. I said it wrong. If I say something wrong, please don't be scared to correct me. Not sounds like you, problem saying check my DMs. You know that's never a good thing. Let me see what you got going on. Hold on, where is it? Not FBI open up. Shut up. Sounds like you, problem. Thank you. Hold on. Damn, a lot of y'all DM me. Hold on. Let me see. Curious cat. Damn, you work for, and it's your comment on the screen. Y'all, how about Curious Cat already sent me the ponytails? Curious Cat, thank you. Okay. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out the side ponytail. I'm gonna figure out the side ponytail. So all right, we got the gloves, we got the side ponytail on lock. I need Yamano to help me find the glasses with the chain. And I think you guys told me to look for a Betsy Johnson dress, right? I feel like that's what y'all told me, a Betsy Johnson dress. The outfit is gonna look real messy, but this community is gonna understand it. With the side ponytail, period. Am I missing anything else? Maybe I should do the red lip with everything to tie everything together, I guess. Yeah, somebody link me Fairfield Hills. I feel like H Hill, you had explained this to me before, and thank you for the support. And either it's escaping me. Hold on. I could just Google. What am I doing? And guys, thank you for this was all over the place, but thank you. Fairfield Hills. See, this is showing me back at home in Connecticut. Hey, chill. Are you on social media? DM me. DM me if you don't mind. Lily. See, this is why I ask y'all get a choker. Okay. I feel like the choker will tie it all together. Choker, side ponytail. I'll look up Betsy Johnson. I'll look up Betsy Johnson, and we already got this. And the choker and a red lip. Because you know how sometimes when Chantel rages, she wears the red lip. That's the reason I'm bringing up the red lip. Oh, not my head wrap falling. I know you fucking lying. That's how you know I'm all over the place. A choker. Okay. Okay. We got it. We got it. Wait. In my latest talking, the video I talk, I have a Remy inspired outfit. Let me add that to my list. Hold on. Panda. I hope y'all know Rosie's never gonna like us. There's no chance. Rosie's never gonna like us. She is so tired of our shit. Mind you, she's still acting like she doesn't pay attention to forums and reactors and stuff. She's a horrible liar, but it's Rosie. It's no shock. I'm gonna catch up on that. But thank you, Panda Pandu. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lily. Choker cheese optional. I don't want to lean in that much. I do not want to lean in that much. I'm done with y'all. Ooh, I got you. I got you. I'm look out for it. Oh my God. Creed. Creed. Normally I don't try to bring up my mama. Creed recently, her wig fell in the middle of a Walmart parking lot. When I tell y'all, my big ass and my bad knees had to sprint and get the damn, because that's the thing. We don't like it, we get random wins down here. And my mom did not secure the wig and it went fly. And my mom's older. My mom's older. She's not, I'm not gonna let her try to chase a wig. Creed, when I tell you I made sure, and I know you're talking about a head wrap, but you reminded me. When I tell you I made sure moving forward that shit is secured before she leaves her house. Walmart parking lot. Not even like, like a doctor's parking lot where there might be like two people. I live in Florida. I live in Tampa. A Walmart parking lot. In her defense, she's older. My mom's older. I think she just forgot to secure it that day, but either way. I just didn't make eye contact with anybody we walked past in the parking lot because we were not leaving Walmart. We were going into Walmart. I just didn't make no eye contact. I just made sure it was put it back on. Let's go, Ma. Let's go. I made no eye contact with anybody. I know there were eyes on me and I was not about to look. No eye contact. Nope. No. It was, yeah. Parents. But y'all, thank you for spending all this time with me. Damn, we almost did 4 hours. I talk a lot. I talk a lot, almost 4 hours. I really thought we was just gonna hit the 3 hour mark. Like around 2 hours, I realized I was gonna talk a lot. And I did almost 4. If you were with me for any part of the stream, thank you. If you were with me for all of the stream, thank you. One day, y'all, I'm gonna talk less. I don't think it will be today, tomorrow, or next year, but one day. Thank you so much. I will see y'all back here tomorrow. I think it will be Amber. I'm pretty sure it'll be Amber. If it's not Amber, it'll be Rosie we're covering, but I'm pretty sure it's Amber we cover tomorrow. But either way, thank you for your time. I will see y'all tomorrow. Later, guys.
Well, I look like Peter Griffin today. It's the glasses and the chubby face. Anyways.
From being 130 to 280, the bigger you are, the longer the shower. So if I'm 340 pounds, how long do I have to take in the shower? Fuck that. I just wash a few body parts. The ones that don't smell don't really matter.
Well, I mean...
Oh, I forgot to tell you. I went to the bathroom. There was no toilet paper. So I took extra long because I had to wash my ass in the sink and then blow dry my ass with the friggin' Dyson hairdryer. It was like very powerful. So luckily I got to just put my butt far enough away. I know! They had no toilet paper! So I washed my hands very well. I don't smell, I think. Excuse me. A, B, C. I can burp the alphabet. I was gonna strip for you for Valentine's Day. You know, I was gonna I bought red platform heels. I bought red lingerie. I was gonna strip for you, but you had to be an asshole. You can't strangle me. You can't strangle me. Oh my god. Goodbye.